Oh, fucking Steve is into this Katie Hill story. Way more. What do you want me to say?
Well, I'm on her side now. I think she's
Why?
being
Because she's a Nazi?
She's being unfairly maligned. She's not a Nazi.
I don't even. I can't. I didn't see the tattoo.
She just said it's like an iron cross tattoo.
A Nazi. They keep describing it as a Nazi era tattoos. Yeah. I mean, like if you had a tattoo of Jesse Owens, would that be a Nazi era tattoo?
Yes,
like, I don't really understand what that or the era of when the Nazis existed. So if Mike got a tattoo today of Kelleher, let's just say we set up a bet and he has to get a tattoo of Kelleher on his face.
Okay.
Which is probably, let's be honest, is going to happen at some point. Yeah, sure, it's just
run out of ideas.
Heading there. Yeah. Would that be an ISIS era tattoo?
Yes, technically.
Okay, I'm just trying. But Steve is. I think there's an attraction from Steve to this girl.
Well, I'm on board now too.
She's kind of cute.
Well, because she's a druggie.
Sure.
Yeah. She's a pothead, a stoner.
Yeah, she's wild.
She's crazy. I don't even understand what's so.
Well, she's a victim now. I think
she was a victim before.
Well, she's a double victim now. There's just more revenge porn being leaked out about her.
It's ridiculous. I don't even understand it. I don't even get it.
People are so fascinated with where other people put their genitals. It's bizarre to me.
Mike's too busy retweeting parody accounts.
I know.
Stupid.
I know.
You never seen that one?
I've heard you got tricked by it too at one point.
I don't think so.
Steve said
you did invite Tatiana McGrath on the show.
Oh, okay. I didn't retweet her though, did I?
No, you didn't.
See, there you go. See, that's the trick.
I did say when we met.
That's a sign of a great parody account, though, isn't it?
It is.
Yes.
Because Barry McCockner is obvious.
Well, I'd say
real when it's a real name. That's a funnier, you know.
But that was Would you retweet the?
Looking back, it's so like Oxford
the
University banned applause, and I'm like, another classic case of censorship.
Is that story not true?
No.
I guess not.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's Tatiana McGrath. She just makes up stories.
But she linked. I thought she linked to a story that was actually true.
I thought the story was true.
Oh, geez, maybe. I don't know.
Let me see.
I saw Tatiana and just figured it was parody.
But everyone said I was just an
an
old fool.
I think you actually have a story that's accurate.
That's what I thought.
But that does. But again, now I'm confused.
No, there's let me see.
You know, in these crazy times, you don't know what's real.
That's what I'm saying. Was it Oxford or something?
Yeah, clapping banned at Oxford University to stop people.
Yeah, she linked to a story, right?
See, I thought obviously that account was being sarcastic, but I thought it was a real story.
BBC Talkback, blue check mark. Oxford University students want to ban. You were still fooled though.
Not really.
Well, I mean, the parody. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I think that was my point initially. Was you weren't wrong?
Yeah.
Right, but I mean, you weren't aware. But still, you weren't aware.
I didn't know it was a parody account, but I knew they were being sarcastic.
So you certainly could have been fooled by it.
Sure. Oh, okay, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make that clear.
Yes.
They say the sound of thundering applause can be unsettling for people dealing with anxiety. And they're suggesting that jazz hands is a better way to show our approval rather than smacking our hands together.
Wouldn't that be odd if, like, ladies and gentlemen, Kirk Minihane, and we all go,
I like that, actually. I have some anxiety. I think that's obviously, we're all in full, it's the reason why this podcast exists. It's for prank phone calls and the world's ending. The fucking world is ending. What else is there to say?
I know.
The world is ending. We live in a fucking state where people are endlessly speculating on where fucking Tom Brady and Alex Guerrero are going to live. Like what houses they're going to buy.
Snow people.
Yeah, I don't even care. I don't give a fuck about any of it. Jazz hands.
If you showed anyone from even like the 1980s that is now dead, if you could bring them back to life and show them the news now, it would blow their fucking
1980s?
minds. Yeah.
But like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah, right.
Jesus. Jazz hands? Adult coloring books?
Yeah.
I know I'm an old man. Adult coloring books?
It's a huge market.
The other day after Trump was elected, the University of Michigan had adult coloring classes for their students. Jesus. Speaking of which, do we have any updates on my town of Lexington? Any of the...
Believe it or not, the superintendent did not return my phone call yesterday.
She's going to be returning mine soon enough because I'm not, homie, don't play that. As I've said many times. As my T-shirt says, homie, don't play that.
Will you refuse to pay your property taxes until she comes on?
Your kids don't go to that school, or they do?
Well, there's a chance that Harry may go there next year because of redistricting, which is another big town issue. So there's a chance he might. There's no chance he's going to.
Right.
But there's a chance that he would be, his class would.
Yes.
But he is not. He will not be going there. No fucking chance.
Well, then they should listen to what you have to say, I guess.
I guess. So Turtle Boy said it's more about the teacher, though, huh?
Yeah, he said that this wasn't designed by Johnny. Johnny is just the
prop,
the equity director or something like that, just a diversity hire. But
right.
Apparently, we said he was probably making like in the $80K range. Turtle Boy thinks it's closer to 120 because he was a former vice principal.
Jesus,
wouldn't surprise. Nothing would. You could tell me you make $1 million, I wouldn't be surprised. Look at Turtle Boy in a second because he had a big night last night as well.
He did, yeah.
Here.
Let's go with Roman here. We got Roman. We got Roman all the time. All the time. Have any couples offered to have sex in here with Roman? Has that not happened?
It's been
Rich volunteered.
Just pointing him out.
Other than Rich Kelleher?
Just Rich and Mike so far.
I don't understand this. What is up with these ladies and guys? And by the way, same sex, we don't care. Transgender, we don't care. Whatever. I
just want some fucking.
Yeah, that's it. We want to prove how great a product this is. We'll do a 2-hour and 45-minute show. They'll swipe at the start. They'll come at the end. That's it. That's not that difficult. Roman will sponsor it. Right. GetRoman.com. 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 What's going on with GetRoman?
We've heard from him.
We've heard from him.
Yes.
Would you like to hear from now or later? Now?
Maybe later.
All right, we'll hear from him later. Good. GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. Get your first month of swipes for just $5. 5 balloons. A skinny, as they say. And homie plays that all day long. Get that's my new thing. What do you think? I'm going to go with that.
I like it. Nice catchphrase.
It's good, right?
Yeah. Were you listening to some hip hop on the way in?
I was, yeah. I was blasting it hardcore.
I love like a serious interview where you're like, I want you to answer these questions because homie don't play that.
Yes, that's right. Look, what do you want me to say? Okay, just ask for consistency. All right, homie wants consistency. What do you want? Homie thinks it's crazy what's going on in the world right now.
Homie don't play snow people.
GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. First month, $5 when you choose that monthly plan. Better sex, better podcasting, better life. GetRoman.com. GetRoman.com/Kirk for $5. So what happened last night in the fine city of Shelburne? Is that right?
Sherborn.
Sherborn?
I've always been saying Sherborn.
Sherborn? Shelburne? I don't know. I always get this confused.
Bob Murchisonville?
That's fine. So Jon Fetherston put out a petition, or no? What was it?
Jon Fetherston applied for a permit to hold
permit's what I'm looking for.
A prayer vigil,
right, to
bring healing and unity to the world, because Sherborn, of course, has been torn asunder by this feud between Murchison and everyone else.
Right.
So we're coming together to bury the hatchet.
Okay. And when would that be?
This will be November 2nd at noon, 2nd. Saturday. Yes,
so it's a week from Saturday.
We will be gathering in the town square in Sherborn and. Praying,
anywhere specifically?
Praying for healing. Yeah, it's at the intersection of the two main routes there. I think it's Peace Square.
Roots, yeah.
Hold on a second, I'll pull it up. Well, have you been to Sherborn? I've never been
to
Sherborn.
What are you laughing at?
You corrected him.
Did I correct him correctly or no?
I guess so. Yeah,
how do you say it?
I'm trying to think.
It's at the corner of Route 16 and 20.
I would say Route 16.
If you were a kid, you had a paper what?
Route.
Right.
Paper
route.
Yeah, you run a pass route? You have a paper route, though.
Yeah, but you said route.
There we go.
I'm not doing this on a Friday.
Sucked in.
I'm not doing it. Well, what do you say? What's 128?
Probably Route 128. Route 128.
Route?
I don't know. I say both.
What? You are not from America. You are not. Hold on. You are not. You are clearly a plant.
Where do you get your kicks?
My kicks?
Yes.
Like a shoe store from
Thursday Boots?
Route 66. I was trying.
The fuck?
The fuck are you talking about?
I don't know.
It's at the corner of Route.
Shut up.
It's a song, isn't it?
Route 16
I don't know.
and Route 27 at Peace Abbey, which is the town square.
Peace Abbey.
Yes, it's right in front of the new condo.
Is that an abbey? Some sort of estate? Some sort of condo complex, right?
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah. I'm familiar with the gentleman who put that together.
By an up and coming developer. Anyways,
yes.
We'll be there. It'll be a peaceful, prayerful gathering.
Okay, we're gonna have somebody religious there.
I'll be there. I'll lead a prayer.
Well. Okay, I don't think anybody wants to hear from you.
Someone actually.
Yeah, is it going to be?
Someone that God
you want me to get a local imam?
Well, I don't know. Maybe John can find somebody in that area who's willing to officiate the event for us. We must have somebody listen to us who has some religious thought. No,
you would think.
Probably not, but I don't. Somebody, maybe Mike Portnoy.
Oh, there we go.
It's a religious guy who could bring in, somebody like that. So this was pitched as sort of a healing between us and our opponents.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have sound of that?
Yeah, we have sound of the hearing itself.
Okay. I understand it was passed unanimously, though, correct?
It was, yes. I think
I call that a rare win for us.
Nice.
Which will wind up not happening. It'll get blocked next week, but that's fine. Enjoy the win while we can. I say celebrate when you can. I mean, just go, hold on. Just put your kicks on, right? Where would you do that?
Get your kicks on Route 66. Is
that what it sounds like?
I thought that was more famous.
What brings me here tonight is a sensitive subject and a concerning subject, but I think it's a subject that most of you are aware of. As I mentioned, I was the former chairman of the Board of Selectmen, and I still stood shoulder to shoulder with Mr. Orem over his false allegations by...
Hold on,
one of the great orations of our time, I'll tell you.
John?
Yes.
John can talk. Hold on. Let me give you a little backstory as to Mark Orem is, because he's another casualty of madness. he was on the board or something in that town of Ashland, and the gentleman named Robert Murchison was not happy with something he did, so he tried to make his life a living hell. And guess what? He was successful. He tried to cost him his job. Turned out it was wrong. Tried to do this, and that ruined this guy's life for years.
And don't way to handle your problems.
It wound up not working out for him. But, you know, Mark Orm, I think, wound up having some health issues, and his family had some health issues. I don't know if they're related or not, but I'm sure the stress, I can tell you, can certainly eat you up. So I don't know. I met Mr. Orm once. We talked for a bit, and he seemed still rattled by the process. I mean, this was a years-long process over, I think, some zoning issue that Bob didn't like. And then he accused Orm of lying and double dipping and stealing funds or something. I'm going at this 20% half-ass, but something like that. But, I mean, just total slander. Par for the course. And then within that town board, Murchison basically brought somebody from out of nowhere and plucked them on the board.
Right.
It was Judy Margulies' lady. I mean, it's
like House of Cards.
It is. It really is. It's so fucking crazy. I think it was actually in Ashland, the neighboring town. I think. I mean, we can tweet it out and look it up. It is total madness. And Fetherston has got balls the size of friggin', you know, whatever. What size of what, Mike?
Globes.
Yeah, he's got balls the size of globes, yes. Boy, oh boy. Mike's up in the same since that prank phone call yesterday.
I really have.
It's just not recovering from that. Which I listened to like 6 times yesterday.
Oh, it was good.
Did you hear the reaction from...
Yes.
Yeah, we'll play that later.
We'll
play
jack
that later. Yeah. Jack wagons. He's not wrong. Go ahead. Did you think that guy would look like that, by the way? Hold on.
Well,
Steve said
I knew what he looked like.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I pulled up the audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he doesn't...
He looked exactly like I thought.
See, I thought he'd be older.
Like a Midwest
He's not that old,
guy.
though. He looks pretty young.
He sounded a little young.
Talented guy. Talented cat.
Very much so.
You may give him a call later today. Who knows? We'll see what kind of movement as the day goes on.
May owe him an apology.
We do.
I'd like to leave that in the past and wish Mr. Orem, health and happiness, because it was a terrible situation for him. And in my opinion, my strong opinion, it was wrong. From that has become a concern of mine where I've been kind of intertwined in it, because I stood up with Mr. Orem and worked with Daryl on that. I became a target of Mr. Murchison. He targeted me on my radio program.
Well, that's the other thing, too. Yeah, sorry. So, first of all, even Fetherston says Murchison. It's Murchison. I feel bad. I feel bad for Bob. It's Murchison. Everyone calls him Murchison. It's Murchison.
Yeah, well, he wants the good publicity, so spell his name
I feel bad.
Right.
I feel bad.
Even that radio station that I called the other day, when they repeated it back, they said
Murchison. Yeah, that's not right. That's you get the guy's name right. I mean, this is a NFL, royalty. This family. We have to at least say it properly. Do we have anything on that or no?
No,
I don't think
it's true. We do. No, I'm not sure.
So, Jon Fetherston had a weekend show in Western Mass, and he told my story when I was Jerry's story in the middle of it. When we weren't allowed to talk about it. He went on the air and talked about it, and Murchison wound up pressuring that station, and guess what those pussies did there? Caved and took this guy off the air. Gone.
So crazy that a station in Western Mass caved to that.
Well, actually,
why would they give
honestly, but it's actually it
makes more sense than EEI.
Yeah, they have no money.
Right.
I would just cripple you. I will, ruin your existence.
Right.
I mean, it's just the worst human being in the world. I mean, honestly, the worst human being in the world.
Not what I've heard.
And if you get a tattoo, it would actually be a Murchison era tattoo.
That's true.
That's what I would say.
That's what people would call it.
That's what. I mean, what an awful human being.
That's not what I hear.
Well, I understand. Mike, we know you made a phone call yesterday. We'll get to it.
Saying.
I understand.
I don't want to hear any more of your lies.
You bounced back yesterday with your phone call. Was it a prank phone call?
Yes, I said it's Dave in Framingham, and
they just choked.
Yeah,
things take time.
Steve Robinson.
Go ahead.
He did with Kirk Minihane and Jerry Callahan, and essentially had them removed from the air because he did not like the grievances. I've had a lot of strife in my life the last couple of months, specifically my father just passing recently. It's a good way to put your life in perspective. Nobody, in my opinion, should ever be bullied. Nobody should ever feel...
Now, he's a very serious, and I like John a lot. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
But, think of what he's proposing here. I mean,
we're at the Sherborn Select.
But at the same time, he's actually doing a pretty damn brave thing in that world. If you
absolutely.
really think about it. I mean, he's in that town. He's got big balls. He got balls the size of, I don't know, Mike, what would you say?
Tires. Snow tires.
He's balls the size of snow tires. Why'd you say, are snow tires bigger than regular tires?
Yeah, I think so, right?
No, they've just got studs on them. So he's got big
Tires.
studded balls.
Snow tires. Yeah. A sandwich, a meatball sandwich.
Yeah.
A book, a nonfiction book.
Well, I want to give people the whole picture.
I understand. He's got the balls the size of War and Peace, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Right?
Sure.
Yes, okay, fine. Go ahead.
This
This show's out of bounds so far today, I gotta say.
It really is. It's getting crazy.
It's not a good optic for Sherborn. It's not a good optic for
Sherborn.
It was a horrible optic for WEEI and Intercom. It's become a bad optic for Barstool Sports. I could either complain about it, keep my head in the sand, continue to see family, friends, co-workers affected by it, or I could be part of change. I am not only as a former selectman and the former chairman of the Board of Health, I'm also a justice of the peace. I also hold 2 Governor Baker appointments. I'm also a member of Rotary International.
Hold on. So he could marry somebody at this thing?
Oh, yeah, I guess if he's a justice of the peace.
What the fuck are we doing? All right, this is it. We're done. Minifans out there. There's got to be some Minifan couple out there who wants to get married, doesn't want a big ceremony, doesn't want a lot of money. They want a bunch of people around who are like-minded.
Right.
Fetherston, is there a better unifying moment than that?
That's
the
great.
unity of marriage?
I like that.
Why don't we do that?
As long as Bob's the ring bearer.
Mike and Kelleher.
How did this become a thing?
Would you marry Kelleher for us?
No, I would not.
So you're not going to fight against Fine, whatever. That's fine. Fine, you're pro Murchison. I don't care. Good luck.
I am. Now that I've been told what he's about.
I've heard you say before
Yes.
that you're a Murchison guy. I
say it all the time.
That's on the record.
Yes, that's
Steve,
true.
he said it Thursday. And
I
he
think
said
he's a
it
good
this
guy.
week, Steve. There's a drop of it somewhere.
Sorry, I was trying to figure out what the noise was. You were scraping that across the desk.
Just get the fucking drop and play it so we can move on to the next sound, please.
I think there should be all sides on this podcast, you know?
I don't. Go ahead.
I don't think I have that one.
You said it.
I know. I don't think I have it.
Oh, man.
Dick. All right. Well, what's that?
Do you want Featherston describing what the event is going to be?
Yeah, relax. We'll get there. Jesus, what's wrong with you today? Everyone's tense. I want a wedding there. That's it. I'm calling it out. I want the first Kirk Minihane, wherever the first Kirk Minihane show baby, KMS quotes is having his baby, right? His wife is having the baby, thanks to Roman. And now we're going to have a Kirk Minihane show wedding next Saturday, November 2nd.
That'll be fun. Will you be the officiant?
What did I just say?
Or the best man?
I just said that Fetherston's justice of the peace.
Okay, right. So would you be the best man?
I'm happy to be the best man. I'm happy to be the maid of honor. I can whatever title you give me.
Whatever suits you. Yeah,
absolutely fine. We live in a world now where what tampon company was it that they're getting rid of the thing that says for women only or something? Was it Tampax on the box? You know what I'm talking
CNN
about.
tweeted the other night?
Yeah. They're getting, it's not just for women, it's also for men now,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. That makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense to me now. So, yes, I'm willing to, if you want Mike, if you're a huge Blind Mike fan, Blind Mike can marry Blind Mike's groupie,
I'll be the ring bearer?
or he can marry Rich Kelleher.
Yes. I'm
Yes,
okay.
right,
I'm
yes,
in
you said it. Yeah,
Right.
correct. Would you not be willing to marry Kelleher for the show?
I'd rather not. No,
I understand
Not
that.
legally, yeah.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
It's just, I feel like there could be a lot that goes into that. I'd have to be at his trial.
How about this? If you marry Kelleher next Saturday,
Yeah.
New Year's Eve is off.
That's interesting. You drive a hard bargain.
Well, this is why I am where I am.
Let me think about this. Can I have some time to mull it over?
You can't.
All right.
Would your girlfriend have any issue with you marrying another man?
No, not with,
It's an interesting answer to that question. I didn't expect that. Okay.
She's pro-gay marriage and everything.
That's the thing. I mean,
specifically.
are you homophobic? If you're homophobic, fine.
That's what I'll tell her. That's
Yes.
how I'll pitch it. Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you're going to do, fine.
Okay, that's interesting.
Do you think Kelleher would be willing to do it?
He might want a prenup.
Here's the thing, though. You have to ask, and this is difficult, you have to ask his dad for permission. And
Right.
There's real issues right now in that family.
Right, that's true.
That's the problem.
I have a feeling that if they were embarrassed before, they may not allow this.
That's true. Well, anyway, if Mike and Rich don't do that, then any couple that's close, we'll kick in a real classy wedding. We'll give you a nice spread after. We'll do, somebody will step up.
Maybe like a shrimp platter or something.
No, I'll go all in. I'm happy to do it. We'll rent a little place room, no problem. I'm in.
It sounds like this is going to be a fun time.
It does sound like it's going to be a fun time. It'll probably be 38 degrees and raining, but let's not worry about that right now.
Bundle up.
All right, Featherston, continue. Please, Mr. Featherston.
Get an idea of what the event is.
So the event would be a prayer vigil that we would invite all parties that I mentioned to come together and kind of bury the hatchet. Okay?
Yes.
Oh, I like that.
Because I think it's time for everybody to move on. And we would encourage everybody to come. Every
Sponsored by
citizen,
Roman, yeah.
Every demographic, all is welcome. I, as a former public...
Can I say I don't want every demographic? I don't want the real elderly there. They are a little creepy. Can we go under 90? I don't like 95-year-olds.
That's fair.
I mean, if they have to show up, they have to. But I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, we accept all kinds here.
That's true.
You know?
That's actually not. It's a kind and warm proposal that I'm open to. If everybody wants to get on board and have a conversation and move on and hold hands and pray, let's do it.
I like it. Although I will ask, why in 2019 does every town hall meeting still sound like it's being recorded from outside the building?
That's Turtle Boy's phone, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All
This is not the actual television
sound. All right,
or
that
whatever.
makes sense, yeah.
Yes. How much longer is this?
I think John spoke for about 8 minutes.
How long have we been going for?
4.
Okay. So it winds up. Is there any other stuff or no?
No, not really.
Unanimous.
They discussed some traffic concerns, but the selectmen pretty much
we
agree
do
that
traffic on this show.
This is a First Amendment issue, and they have to be content neutral.
I agree. And will the Minifan show up for this? Do you think? In full
I think
force?
that they will. Yeah,
Okay.
I think that they will. I mean, on 12 hours' notice, we got a dozen of them out
True.
to support you at
True.
the courthouse.
So a week from Saturday. At what time?
Noon.
Oh, we got to promote this hard. Let's
We
see
do,
here.
yes.
So we got to look at this early weather. You know, I like the weather. Looks like a fine day, sunny and in the high 50s.
Oh, excellent.
I mean, well, you're not going to be
Wear a
better
jacket,
than that.
but that's about it.
Yeah, that's right. Jacket weather, or a tuxedo for your sake.
All right.
Yes, there you go. Maybe Linda Marks will sing your wedding song.
That'd be beautiful.
She has new music, doesn't she?
She does
We'll get
indeed.
to that in a second. So, all right. So that was past 5-0, correct?
Yes.
All right, so it's on.
It is on.
That's unbelievable. We're going to be there next Saturday.
It's on until it's not anymore.
Well, that's true. Probably won't happen. Well, thanks to Mr. Jon Fetherston. Great guy.
Excellent work.
Huge fan of the show, and we're big fans of his. So that's that. So the Minifans, the call us to come out, Steve, loud and proud, starting for the next week. We need real representation, and we need a wedding. I mean, this is a unifying moment.
Absolutely.
It'd be nice if a Murchison side person could marry a Minifan side.
Yeah, that's
person.
what I was thinking. Somebody
that'd
from
be beautiful.
Lexington marries someone from Sherborn.
Would you be willing to marry
That might make me
Murchison
cry.
or no?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay, good. So that's
if he's
out there
in,
too.
I'm in.
Good.
I think they already have a wedding coming in their family, don't they?
They do?
Yes, they do.
I don't know that. Is that true?
Well, I've
That's
heard,
wonderful.
yeah.
Fantastic. Congratulations.
An
to them. I
engagement,
don't care. Great. Awesome. Yeah, wonderful. All right, so that's going to happen. 5-0. That gets passed. Unbelievable. So we'll be there a week from Saturday. So that's going to be a big issue here over the next week. What other stories we have, Steve, that tickles your asshole here before we get to our usual stuff?
Well, you see, the Astros assistant GM got fired.
Yeah, of
so
course.
looks like we were kind of missing some of the context there. I assume if they fired him that quickly, it was
Where
very-
were we?
I don't want to cover my ass, but I immediately was like, you guys are probably wrong on this one. I mean, I did. I saw this and was like, well, I mean, he seems like a real dick.
All right.
But, I also don't think he should have been fired. My take on it is this. He shouldn't have been fired, but I have zero sympathy for him.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
He was being an asshole. Yeah, I don't think
clearly
he
a
should be
shithead.
fired.
I mean,
What I was like, did we miss something where those particular people had a run-in before? Because that's the only way it would be. If they told him, stop saying shit like that, then I understand. But it didn't seem like you really said anything that bad. I get the context of it and everything, but...
No, I mean, I think what really hurt him was how bad they fucked it up initially themselves, the Astros. Their PR way they spun.
didn't say anything about
If
it.
they came out that night, we're like, listen, we're suspending him for 2 weeks. He's going to go to some whatever. Then it'd be done. And they wouldn't even have to really suspend him. But if they
They
sent it
basically
out...
just said the reporters were lying, right?
Yeah, that was the other thing. I'm sure. My thing is whoever handled that at first should have been fired.
Yeah.
I mean, that's their job as public relations, and they completely fucked it up.
Where did they fire him during the World Series? I mean, I guess they had to, maybe, but...
Well, I actually don't think they had to.
I don't think so either.
I mean, but the season ends next week or whatever, and then 3 months from now, nobody would be saying...
And no one was really talking about this story. We talked about it for 5 minutes.
No, it was kind of a big little... You know what it was? Was the media... It was a media story.
Yeah.
No fans actually cared about it.
Right.
Yeah,
The
no, if
media
you say-
cared because nobody cares about the media like the media. Nobody. It's like Steve tweeted out yesterday. He tweeted out, why hasn't anybody had my back on what... I forget what... we'll get to Shirley. That's right, Shirley.
No, why hasn't anyone had your back with this Curtatone thing? Because, I mean, there really are journalistic implications of this.
Well, why do
but
you think?
I don't know, because you're
people
an asshole.
hate me. Yeah, because people hate me. They don't,
But still, I mean, but like how many? Everyone in the media is an asshole, really. When you think about it,
sure,
like,
but they all have each other's back and they all kiss each other's.
You don't think
ass
Jim Acosta is an asshole?
No,
but
of course he is.
If Trump tweets something nasty about him, they all band together.
Right. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. And for some reason, they're afraid of this Curtatone stuff. I don't know. Look, I don't know Joseph McCain at all. We're going to have him on. You talked to him yesterday?
I did, yes.
Do you believe his story?
I do.
Okay. Well, I mean, there you go. So, essentially his story, and Curtatone's a guy who's suing me and Dave basically because I made a prank phone call. It's true.
I know.
Silly.
It's just so fucking ridiculous.
Seems silly to you? I don't know. It seems very serious to me. Curtatone's cousin, a cop, was caught up in the drug scene for more than a decade. People in power knew, but nobody did anything about it. Joseph McCain, a retired lieutenant. And essentially his story basically is, Steve, well, go ahead, say it in 90 seconds because I'm going to go too long on it.
His story.
You talked to him too, so go ahead.
Yeah, his story is that Capobianco, it was just an open secret that he was.
This is the cousin.
That he was using drugs, selling drugs, just like a general ne'er-do-well. And no one could touch him because they knew that there was a culture of retribution. Mayor Curtatone would fire you, he would come after you. And what ended up happening was Curtatone used the threat of a fake indictment to force McCain to retire.
Right.
And he signed an agreement with the city of Somerville. He got his word was he got buffaloed because they convinced him that he was going to get in trouble for having his firearms stolen from the police precinct.
Yeah.
Like his gun was in his locker, and another cop who'd been fired from the department. The whole department sounds like a wreck. Another cop snuck into the police barracks, stole his firearm, and that was like an offense that he was punished for. Even though, I mean, like he basically got in trouble for misplacing his firearm, even though it was in his locker at a police barracks. You think it would be very well protected. So there's a little bit of a story there. But anyways, Curtatone used that incident to threaten indictment of McCain for misplacing his firearm. But there was never actually a threat of an indictment. So
what was McCain going to do to Capobianco?
He was going to have him arrested.
He was, okay.
Yeah. And he was talking with FBI agents.
Right.
I mean, there's from the way McCain has been talking, there's a lot of feds sniffing around Curtatone.
No, I find that really, given the stuff I've been sent, I find that really hard to believe.
He's a big real estate guy.
Right. Oh, I know.
There's some real estate transactions that there's a little bit of suspicion on. There's some.
Well, one of the lawyers asked me. They said
they
think his net worth is $12 million. Somebody told me.
Yeah, Curtatone.
So that's interesting for somebody who's a mayor for 8 terms, right?
Yeah, up by his bootstraps.
Yes, it seems very strange to me. So this is the guy suing me, and I mean, I read the story. It's fascinating, as Jerry Callahan would say. And where is the Herald? Where is the Globe? Where's Howie Carr?
I asked Joe. I said, "Have you been contacted by any of these reporters?" And he said, "No."
Even like Howie?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's bizarre. I know the Globe's to protect this guy. I understand that.
There's a witch hunt on for President Trump.
It seems like if he was mayor of a bigger city, people would give more of a shit.
Boston Globe is the mayor of Somerville? That's pretty big.
Oh, I understand that. Well, obviously, we know why the Globe doesn't come.
Right. I mean, I know he's busy handing out heroin to people to do on the streets and everything.
Right.
That's important. Probably getting a kickback for it.
Right. But I meant more, I guess maybe in a different state. This just seems like a dirty guy that everyone kind of knows about, but no one's talking about.
It's funny that he's fighting the opioid epidemic at the same time he's protecting his cousin, who is arranging transactions for like 600 Oxycontin.
It's a little strange.
It's a lot of Oxycontin.
Well, we could ask Mayor Curtatone if we have the chance to do that. I know you go. Come on with us.
I sent the story to his lawyer.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, this is interesting."
Oh, Lenny?
Does the lawyer have a comment?
What did he say?
He didn't reply to me.
That's weird.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, we could always ask. We can start. So we'll have him on in a little while, which will be an interesting story, I think. All right, so we have that. What else do we have?
We have Mike Portnoy talking about the trial yesterday. You saw the text he sent me last night.
I did.
Apparently, the people took you very seriously when you talked about the toilet paper stuck to the bottom of his shoe.
It's because there was toilet paper stuck to the bottom of his shoe. I don't know how much
more.
Well,
there's been a discrepancy. No one's quite sure.
Well, see, the thing is, they asked him about it on the Cousin show, and he said
he did not deny it.
Yeah, he said I cannot confirm nor deny.
Right.
But he
even he didn't know.
He texted me last night, and he's demanding either photographic evidence or an apology from you.
Well, he'll receive neither and like it. I did not take a picture of him walking away, but I certainly saw a piece of what appeared to be toilet paper on the back.
That is on you, though.
Left heel.
That should have been photographed.
That's true, I guess. But he was fine. Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, that's true.
I mean,
but
you had a lot on your mind in the moment.
I did. I was being
yeah.
surrounded by fans and taking pictures and everything, and he walked away quietly, and he did a nice job. So I wasn't going to certainly humiliate him, but if I had a chance to discuss it, I would. I believe I saw what appeared to be. Look, it could have been a leaf. It could have been a white leaf for all I know. On his left heel, a piece of toilet paper which I thought was a perfect ending to his day, walking away to his car. So he's denying.
That represented his actual involvement.
He's not denying it. He's demanding proof.
Well, I think that's a reasonable lawyer. Is he threatening a lawsuit?
Hold on. Let me read the exact text he sent.
Mike Portnoy doesn't do nothing unless there's proof.
That's true. He's a lawyer. I respect that.
He said, Steve, re-toilet paper gate, unless you have pictures or a sworn affidavit, I expect a public apology.
I am comfortable swearing on an affidavit. I believe I saw toilet paper on his.
All right.
I didn't have it in my hand. I don't know.
You saw something on his shoe.
He says in parentheses, Minifan's disqualified. So it can't be a fan of yours. We need a sworn affidavit.
Who else
from
was there?
I don't know, Lenny?
He probably wasn't
Lenny,
there for that.
the Barstool lawyer, perhaps?
Yeah, I could get him to sign that, potentially, I suppose. Yeah. Do you qualify as a Minifan?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't
I'll have
see
to
it,
ask.
though, right?
Yeah, no, I saw it.
You did?
Yeah, right on his left heel.
Thank you very much. Mike, you saw it as well, right? From miles away.
Sure, yes.
Thank you. I'll have Mike sign it. Is that good? Can we get to Shirley here before we talk to Joe McCain? This is unbelievable. This is not unbelievable.
Oh, yes.
So she's on with our pal Jim Browdy, right?
She's a fucking insane conspiracy theorist.
She
must believe that Tom Brady can travel through time.
She's absolutely whacked. Did Browdy at all press her on this?
No.
An embarrassment.
The most that Browdy summoned was, I don't know if I agree with your theory.
Jesus Christ. So she's on. She showed earlier in the week. I can't believe the story is still being even semi-discussed. That Brady is promoting prostitution or is comfortable with prostitution.
Well, that was obvious to all of us that watched the show.
Yes, which I didn't watch, I'll admit it. Because Brady went on filmed something for a Paul Rudd sort of quasi, I don't know, how would you even describe it?
It's a Netflix series.
Not really
kind
sitcom,
of, yeah.
but yeah, series is fine.
About cloning.
A year ago.
That has nothing to do with prostitution.
Right.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Sorry to break that to you.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. The idea is that one clone gets is happy, and
Right,
they take all the shitty qualities and put it in the other one.
Right. So it has nothing to do with it. It was written 4 years ago. So it has. And Brady did a cameo, and Shirley, knowing nothing as usual, goes in with no facts as she always does. She can call somebody a racist. She can call somebody a homophobe. She can call somebody this, that. Never gets any blowback from anybody at her company because, I don't know, for years was aware of and was okay with sexual harassment at her company. She can go in and just do stuff like this. And again, I retweeted one of these guys yesterday. If you're Tom Brady, I would tell Sarah Sullivan and Chris Gasper and Ben Volen, every Globe employee who walked into Gillette, all due respect, this isn't your fault, you're not her, but get the fuck away from me.
Right.
I would never speak to you again, ever, if you work for that place, ever. But he's not going to do that.
Doesn't have that in him.
He gets mad if I ask him about, Alex Guerrero traveling with the team.
Yeah.
He hangs up the phone, but he deals with these people. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't know. The 4 agreements. He doesn't have, for whatever reason, he doesn't have.
Except for me. I mean, other than that.
But he came back on with you, right? I mean, he kept
but I think we were pretty much at the end. We were pretty, yeah. I think we were, I don't think he would be on this year if I was still there.
Okay.
I'm almost sure of that.
Well,
he's getting grilled now, to be fair. But, it's so Shirley's on with Jim Browdy, who was a fan of the show. I'm sure he's listening to this.
That's the bizarre thing is that I can't imagine a fan of someone that listens to this show not asking her a follow-up question.
He's protecting his job. It's safe.
But why are you probably protecting
his job? Would be better.
He's with the beautiful people.
He'd be doing his job better if he asked her a hard question.
I mean, do you think they get ratings bonuses at GBH?
No, I guess not.
No, you're going to get
a top 18 bonus or something.
He's going to get paid the same amount regardless
call
of how
Shirley
many people
now.
listen
See if
to
she'll
the
answer.
show.
We'll try and talk to her. Give her a call. She'll probably answer, right? Because
it depends if she's on the T.
No caller ID, right? I mean, that's our deal. Or star 67, whatever it is.
We hide in plain sight.
Yes. Because I just want to ask her 3 or 4 basic questions about this. I won't even ask her about the other stuff because she's never going to talk about it.
Right.
Let's see.
Is it the 4076?
I think so.
Don't edit that out.
I mean, it's good luck to everyone else if you're trying to. I mean, again, she accused us of not, we reach out all the time. We're hiding.
I think we're hiding behind caller ID right now.
Are you or no?
Yeah, star 67.
Well, I said don't star 67.
Oh, sorry. That's the only way she picks up.
But that's okay.
Not anymore.
Doesn't matter.
She's on to that trick.
She is. Okay. So.
Hi, you've reached Shirley Leung.
Should we leave a message?
Nah, it's fine.
Her inbox is full.
Oh, that's right. Remember that? So, so she's on with Jim, and I mean, I can't even begin to tell you how she's actually, I think, clinically insane. I've seen it. I've been in rooms with
Judging
people
by
like
that
that.
laugh.
Just in general, I think the woman's insane.
Globe. Sorry to break that to you.
Jesus.
That is Joker-esque.
That's terrifying. What do we get? So, go ahead. Let me hear some of this. Where are we starting?
And then I read it, and I said, yeah, Tom Brady is right. The sports media got it wrong. This was not about Tom Brady making fun of
He's going to hit you with the
This
old
was
misdirection.
an act of
I was oh, wait a
solidarity.
minute.
He did this to make light or to just be like, you know what? That incident in February where Kraft was, picked up for prostitution charges. Nothing to see here, everybody. Kraft, who's fighting the prostitution.
You got to keep in mind, like,
charges,
people, this is why I think a lot of people like me, and some don't, is I'm not afraid to say that when, I'm an equal opportunity critic, that's a stupid person talking.
Oh, of course.
Like, I understand she's a woman, and I understand that she's a minority, right?
Yeah.
She's a stupid person also. You could be very smart that way, be a very smart woman. You can be a very smart man. You can be a very stupid woman or a very stupid man. This happens to be a very stupid human being.
That took me
There
a little
are
while to
idiots in
understand.
every group.
Yeah, I've dealt with that. I talked to her on the phone. I remember saying to her at one point, I was like, you're just not a very bright person.
I
Like,
thought
you're just stupid.
I just assumed that she would be like educated.
She probably is
you know?
educated.
Although, I'll give
You can be educated and be stupid. I mean,
to Shirley's credit, I'm surprised more people didn't take this angle, where it's like Brady's showing solidarity with Kraft. You know what I mean?
But the thing
I
is,
was a little surprised
but
more people
I
didn't
mean,
try
Does,
that.
he doesn't have a fucking time machine. Like the entire thing was constructed
that never
4
matters.
years ago.
That never matters. with these people.
but he filmed it after the arrest, though, correct?
Yeah, but I'm saying it was written. The entire
Of
entire
course.
scene was
You know,
all
it was also,
scripted
it was
out.
also not.
Like,
It was pitched to him that it's a cloning thing.
yeah, so
it's not a massage parlor.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it
not-
is technically, but not
she's
really.
like she's putting out this huge elaborate conspiracy theory.
Yeah,
That's what it
she's-
is.
And she just is. She's just not bright enough to pull it off. Go ahead.
price lawyers. And remember, he apologized profusely in March,
But not to the women, as Marjorie often says.
Right, because at the time he thought there was admissible video, but now it looks like the video might not be admissible. And
I love when
the charges
when
quicken.
these people they expect Kraft to, while something's going on legally, to try and step in it.
And also, why
because there's a sure I was like, because there's a chance that if he admitted that he might have gotten more trouble legally. Well, yeah, no shit. That's why you don't say anything.
Doesn't want to go to jail.
That's why you hire these expensive lawyers like Alan Dershowitz type, who, by the way, Shirley hires to write for her.
And why would he apologize to the women?
Well, I mean, I have no idea. What, the woman who gave him a
it-
blowjob?
Yeah, it was a mutually beneficial transaction.
I have
It was
no
just
issue
a
with
business
it. And they were
arrangement.
not. There was no trafficking.
No,
that's where
it
I
was
was
just a
wrong. I
business
thought initially
arrangement.
it was trafficking. There wasn't.
No one was compelled to do
An
this.
adult
No one
woman.
says they were wrong
You know what
about
it is?
that, by the
Honestly,
way.
I say this all the time. You know what? They're obviously being there is so anti-feminist. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Like there's a woman.
Her
this
body,
woman
her
gave
choice.
a blowjob. I always say so. Let's just say there's two women in Des Moines. Okay, one wants to be a waitress, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
One wants to make a little bit more money, and she wants to bring people to her home. She's an adult woman. She's just making a living. And once in a while, the guy comes in. He takes his pants off. She uses her hand. She rubs a part of the guy's body until something...
Oh, so you're saying women can only be waitresses or prostitutes? Is that what
Yes,
you're
I
saying?
am.
Yeah.
Until something leaves, some sort of... the blood turns into this white thing and releases. And then he cleans up and leaves, and then somebody else does it. She decides to put her mouth on it. And it's an adult agreed upon. There's a fee. They do it. They're saying, how dare these women do this? These women aren't smart enough. They don't know enough to do this. They shame these women into... prostitution, of course, should be legal. I mean, it's insane that it's not.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's totally insane.
Two
But
adults
women
in
like Shirley look down on women who, decide to give blowjobs for money as opposed to writing shit columns for money. Prostitutes have 10 times the integrity of Shirley, 50 times the integrity of the Globe. The Globe's a fucking prostitute for the friggin' left. I mean,
There's probably prostitutes who make more money than Shirley.
I hope so. They should. I mean, any prostitute's better at their job. For prostitute fucking, bitch your fucking dick 90 times giving a blowjob to be better at blowjobs than Shirley is at fucking writing columns. I mean, seriously. What the fuck? This is so I find it so anti-feminist, it's unbelievable. I really do. I don't even get it. And the other, these two idiots, Browdy, this fuckhead, and his stupid sidekick are like, Kraft never apologized. Never apologized to a woman who gave him a blowjob? Was
For
it
what?
consensual?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I mean, does Jim Browdy apologize for every blowjob he gives the Globe?
Does he get his money back if he apologizes?
I mean, when he blows the Globe, is the Globe fucking come on his face? Or does he swallow? I mean, Jesus.
Seems like a swallow
Drop
kind of guy.
altogether. And so I felt like Brady did this cameo, as a way to be to kind of send a message, a signal.
Obviously, Tom Brady is working with the Illuminati.
You stole it from me. I was like, this is Shirley Jones.
Conspiracy theorist.
Shirley Jones, I thought for years was on the Partridge Family. No, it's Shirley Jones, a conspiracy theorist.
There's a parody account.
It's fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. So in her mind, Tom Brady, and this, of course, Jim Margarine saying a thing because I don't know why. Brody's a smart guy. He's sitting there like a fucking idiot. So Shirley, walk me through this, okay? Kraft and Brady have had this great relationship. All they talk about is how much they love each other. Every time you see them, they're making out. For fucking 20 years, they've had this great relationship. It's been extraordinarily mutually beneficial. And now, after Kraft got popped for this thing, at his lowest moment, personally, probably in his life as a public figure, right? I mean, he took more shit than he's ever taken for that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Brady decides to try and step on his throat and, like, mock him.
Well, obviously, Tom Brady's been working with the Illuminati to time travel with Netflix.
Or Brady and Kraft have this wink, wink, look how funny this is thing. To which I would say,
who cares?
Great. So I think you said the other day, Stephen, I'm with you. Let's just say Brady's like, yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Like, so what then?
Right?
What,
like,
wait,
like, does it have to be like destroying Bob Kraft or a partnership with Bob Kraft? It could just be a funny coincidence.
Here's what they would say. They would say, this is nothing to joke about. But if
It's
if SNL wrote a sketch about Bob Kraft getting a hand job, then it would be, oh my goodness, Kate McKinnon did such a good job
right.
with
And
that.
she played Kraft or something or whatever. They'd be like, it's just, no, what they'd be doing though is satirizing the evils of prostitution, Mike.
Right.
Yes, that's what they'd be doing. Yeah, you don't understand.
Of
like
course,
it's
sorry.
satire.
Right.
I mean, does she ramble on?
And now Brady says, this was written 4 years ago. It's a coincidence.
No, Brady doesn't say. Brady doesn't say that. It was written 4 years ago. That seems to be established fact. Do you think they got?
He says that's what he says.
You know, they got together like Paul Rudd, who's a fairly busy guy, and not my favorite actor, but he's a busy Hollywood movie star, I'd say. I think they got together the day after Kraft got popped and was like, listen, let's get right.
We got to get to work.
Yeah, let's
hurry up. The next year of my life is going to be devoted to this show.
And we're going to get Tom Brady to do a cameo, and it's going to be great. It's going to be unbelievable. What's it going to be about?
This one mediocre joke.
What's it going to be about? I don't know. Whatever. We'll just make sure we get Brady walking out of this place. We're all set. We're done. Great.
They wrote the entire show around Brady.
Is Brady going to do it? I have no idea. But let's get writing. Let's go. I want a script by Thursday.
Now, I will say, according to the reviews of the show, that's possible that it happened that quickly.
I'm sure it's terrible.
Yeah, I heard it wasn't great.
And by the way, no one's going to confuse Brady with Daniel Day-Lewis either.
Right.
I mean, I'm all for people, but it's not for him. Not for him.
Acting?
No.
I had, I didn't know the particular details, but of course no one believes that, or at least you shouldn't believe that. He is he's very careful with his
don't believe what they're telling you. Paul Rudd wrote this in June.
So Shirley said she didn't know the particular details.
She said that's what Tom Brady was saying.
Oh, well, details of what?
I don't know.
When it was actually
written. I think they
and
just told him it was a thing about cloning, right?
Yeah.
He filmed on the green screen, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you think, I love this idea that Brady is so, like, he was sitting there, like, pinning down the producers for, I mean, it's a fucking cameo.
Can I give you guys a few notes?
It's a Paul Rudd fucking thing on Netflix. He did a cameo. I don't know. Go ahead, Jesus Christ.
You shouldn't believe that. He is he's very careful with his image.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the world's most famous athletes. I'm sure his people, checked this
sounds like she
out
said
and knew what they were getting into.
And even though it was written 4 years ago, he did it within weeks of the charges. This was after
he knew what he was getting into.
Exactly.
As you mentioned the other day, Greenberg, the guy who directed the thing,
said they're never going to get
dead.
Brady.
They're never going to run.
Right, yeah,
no, not that they're never going to get him. That he's never going to allow it to run. They'd already wasn't he saying after the fact?
He said we're not going to get him to do this bit because of
three
the
people
crowd.
know nothing.
Right,
Did he say no? Jesus Christ. God, this is allowed on the. It's unbelievable. It's what is she?
We're paying for this, by the way.
I believe you. I'm well aware. We're paying for fucking this Lexington thing and this shit.
Yeah,
it's unbelievable. Any more?
Up. Greenberg sends a text to Paul Rudd.
Oh, I didn't know that was the sequence.
And
Okay.
they said, and said, there's no way Brady's going to do the cameo now, even so he said yes. And
why are they talking like they're running out of time?
He
texted Greenberg.
Actually, some urgency for the first time in
like,
their
we
lives.
didn't ask why. And so I conclude in my piece.
My piece.
Why does she talk like that?
Because she's an asshole.
He's another
that's
Brady
why.
sycophant.
He was
is
like,
that what it
leave
is?
Brady alone. Don't pick on
I'm
him.
so glad you outed him.
And so
Outed
anyway,
who?
so
What are they talking about?
Her husband canceled his Globe subscription.
Who did? Shirley's husband?
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. Yeah. Imagine that guy's hell. Jesus
poor bastard.
God. Nobody I feel more sympathy for in the world than this poor asshole. Jesus. And that's it or no?
No, there's more.
Let me hear. When did she get? Okay.
So we've got Jim and Margie offering some hot takes.
By the way, never take phone calls.
No, they don't.
Never, ever, ever. They don't allow the taxpayers to weigh in ever, right? The people are paying
They do tweet out sometimes that they're going to take calls.
They never take them?
for
for
the mayor or the governor. But you know what Marty does is he has his own people stack up the phone lines.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Typical thug.
Yeah. No, the time we had him on Howie's show, we had full lines immediately, and then every single phone call was either a hang up or praised Marty.
Of course. Yeah. There you
Weird.
go. Jesus.
I don't know if your thesis is right or not, and I think your piece.
Ooh, blew her up. That's the pushback.
No way. I mean, why investigate that thought? Let's move on.
That away, Jim.
I
guy.
actually personally think you're full of shit, but I'm not going to. Listen. This radio place is not the forum for that conversation. Why do it here while you're talking about it?
This talk show where we have you on.
It just doesn't feel like the right fit. So let's move on. This is Christ.
Move past that.
Jesus Christ! It's unbelievable.
I think I just got a Matt Fuller text.
Ooh.
I got a couple.
I don't know if your thesis.
Hold on.
is right.
I'll give you. I got a couple of forward texts last night. I don't know what's going on, man.
I just got a hey,
You
what's
see this
up?
Brady thing?
I got one. I got one of these last. I didn't hear from him for a day or two.
Should I just call him right now?
No, I don't want to talk to him.
Oh, really? It's gotten to that.
It's just not going to be. He sends me a. Yeah, what's up? How was the show? The 850. Play golf today. Dang, I sucked. And then just sends me a random naked picture of some woman.
That's Katie Hill.
Oh, that's the Katie Hill picture. Oh, okay.
See, Fuller's into the
He
Katie Hill
listens.
story
There you
too.
go.
Oh, and you're disparaging this poor
He's like,
man.
yeah, ha ha ha. I said, okay. He said, that's what I'm talking about.
He just texted me. How about I send over a couple of golf photos later for you and Kirk?
Should be wonderful. He
He's
said,
trying to get back in your
here's
good
my thing. I don't
graces.
have birthdays. I have present moment days. The only time any living person or animal ever lived in was the present moment. No other time, right?
Maybe he knows your birthday's coming up.
He does, but
He's letting you know he's not.
So
not
okay, there
celebrating.
goes sort of a few lines. Hookers and cocaine. Haha, yes. Okay, later. I said, okay.
Sounds like he's having fun.
Now, is this try and channel back to the old days? Is this
No.
how you would have communicated? Or
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
He's not doing. He's kidding. He's not doing cocaine or hookers or anything. But he's trying.
No, I understand. I'm saying, is
I don't
that
know.
a funny joke
I don't know what
back in
the.
the old days, or
I don't know, and I don't know what the. No, and I don't know what the. I don't get what this character is. Again, I'm confused.
I'll just say it's all taken a very strange turn.
this couldn't be a more disappointing for the end of the documentary.
That's true. Or more. I know how it ends. Who knows how it ends? All right, let me hear from Shirley. So that's Katie Hill.
The picture that he sent you. Yeah.
Okay. This is great. Lovely.
At the test.
I don't know if
I
your
see the
thesis
tat
is
there.
right or not.
Huge
and I think
swastika
your piece
right
was
between her breasts.
A creative and impressive one. The one thing that is without a doubt.
Sorry, I think you missed that.
Did you say it was creative and impressive, her story?
Her column.
I'm sure you
I
read
don't
it.
know if your thesis is right or not, and I think your piece was a creative and impressive one. The one thing that is without a doubt, though, is for a guy who has been
Well, he is right.
slavishly.
I'll tell you where he's
It
right.
was, it's impressive to pull it off.
It's very creative.
I'm impressive. I'm impressive that it can be written. That's true.
It's very creative to go, let's just ignore all timelines and say that Tom Brady maliciously either went after Kraft or went after the women that were at this massage parlor or whatever.
Why does
she's
anybody
trying
ever
to say.
ask that question? Though? That's the first thing I would ask Shirley. If we were just limited to this column itself, I would say, don't you think it's like just so anti-feminist to shit on these women like this and treat them like you're better than they are?
Yeah. Well, she thinks she is better.
I mean, I could argue that by her definition, a prostitute might be somebody who's younger who marries a really rich older guy.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You know?
A lot of
I don't
people-
know any of
Neither do
those.
I. I'm
A
just
lot of people
saying.
have made that argument.
I'm just saying. I mean, I think that you can make that. I mean, you know, that argument, right? I mean, if a really younger woman married a really rich older guy, would she marry that older guy if she had met him and he was working at fucking Walgreens?
Interesting. I don't know.
Probably not,
Probably
right?
not.
Does that make her a prostitute? I actually don't think so at all. But
No,
by
that,
her,
that argument's been made a lot.
I know, but I don't think that. But
stand-up comics.
But by her definition, is that true? It seems like it.
Seems like it.
So I'd ask. You could ask her that. See what she says. I don't know. Go ahead.
By the media for 2 decades, put on a pedestal to be doing a Trumpian shame and blame media thing. He did the
Who?
spot.
Brady?
Tom Brady in the locker room was doing a Trumpian shame and blame media thing.
To be clear, I don't have a lot of use for Brady. Is it like we don't get along great?
That was not Trumpian, what I saw.
But the guy asked him a question of which he was spectacularly ill-informed.
Yeah.
And Brady, as he almost never does, basically called him out and was like, well, fucking, you're trying to pin me down here. So what's he supposed to do? Sit down and have the guy shit all over him?
Yeah, that didn't seem Trumpian.
Trumpian. That's so stupid. Brody's a dummy. Jesus. Go ahead.
It is totally reasonable question. Yeah. Some people are hanging their hat on the fact that the news guy who asked the question asked it with a little sarcasm or bite at the end. I mean, Brady's a grown-up. Answer the question. You don't have to attack the messenger. And that's what's most disappointing to me.
The messenger was incorrect in his message. I have no problem. Ask Brady whatever you want, but now the guy's not supposed to fight back if he thinks he's wrong?
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Like, don't shoot the messenger.
Shoot the messenger. This question's so dumb. Jesus. Does dummy
no, Shirley's pretty much dumb on that topic. Oh, I think Margie comes
to pretend that there's not legitimate reason for confusion here is ridiculous.
Very good
he
point.
didn't have to do it.
Yeah, right. That's a very good point. That pretty much sums it up. All three of them together in unison. We are right.
There's a reason for confusion. Somebody sent out a clip with no context and nobody knew what it was about.
Yeah.
That's a confusion. The confusion is not on Brady's end. I mean,
right.
I don't understand.
It would be like if you said something, I completely took it out of context.
Right.
And then I felt like I was right. I'm like, well, I'm still right about this. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
You're not. Your initial reaction is fair.
Yeah.
I get it. I had the same reaction when I first saw it. But then I found out about it. I said, well, okay, that's not correct.
Right.
As opposed to saying that wasn't correct. It's not that difficult.
They don't like to admit they're wrong.
It's unbelievable. All right, we're going to talk to Joe McCain here in a second.
We are.
All right, we want to do our second Roman first?
Yes.
All right, let's hear from Getro Man, shall we?
Time to redeem himself.
Well, we'll see.
Getro Man here. Don't write my obituary yet, dickwad. I'm out here every day saving men from embarrassing premature ejaculations with Roman wipes. How many early loads have you stopped, Minihane? By the way, I heard about this New Year's Eve bash with Blind Mike and Rich Kelleher. It's a little weird that Mike would beg for something like this, but hey, Getro Man don't judge.
That is
I'll
weird.
be swinging by a couple of fistfuls of Roman wipes so that my boy Rich can fuck old Mikey right into the new year. Won't be staying all night, though. If Mikey's hanging with Kelleher, then that means the hottest MILF in Massachusetts is in need of some company. You get my drift? Getro Man! Oh, hey!
That's ridiculous.
I wonder who writes those for Getro Man.
Getro Man's going to have sex with your mom?
I guess so.
Jesus. Is what superheroes do?
Am I crazy or are they Roman swipes? Or am I wrong about that? The product. The Roman swipes.
It says Roman swipes in the copy.
You'd think Getro Man would know something.
But you also wipe them. I mean,
okay.
What do you want? The guy's busy.
Fair enough.
Save the world. Jesus. Stop nitpicking.
All right, sorry.
GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. $5 for your first month. GetRoman said it better than anybody. GetRoman.com/Kirk. GetRoman.com/Kirk. $5 for your first month. You think that's a script?
Oh, no, I would never accuse
who do you think would write
like
that?
I don't know. It just seems...
Getro Man don't work on scripts.
I didn't realize... Getro Man, it seems like he's so busy, I didn't know he listened to the show so frequently.
Of course he does.
He's probably got the earbuds on. He's flying around.
Yeah. That's fair. All right. I wasn't thinking about that.
So but he'll be here
New Year's Eve.
Yeah. You're going to meet Getro Man.
Oh, I don't know. I think he kind of swoops in. We never even really see him.
He'll just show up like Santa or something.
Right.
Oh, fistfuls of... And then he's going to fly to your mom's place.
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
She has a boyfriend, right?
She's married.
She's married. Is her husband going to be okay with that?
I doubt it.
But
hey, Getro Man works in mysterious ways.
That's true. All right, so...
It's not very mysterious. He said he's going to go fuck your mom.
Yeah, you're comfortable with that?
No, I'm not. Okay. But I need Two Pump Chump on my side if I'm going to stop him.
Yeah, what happened to Two Pump Chump?
I have a feeling he may side with Getro Man on this issue. They may
too
be
busy
in line
eating
on
ice
this.
cream. He's in a fucking diabetic coma.
Peanut butter dripping down his chin.
By the way, did you see DEC's...
Some bad about superheroes, by the way.
Did
you see DEC's 2 random tweets yesterday or the day before?
Now, why would you bring him up? I don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, it's weird, but go ahead. Yeah.
He just randomly was tweeting about my dick.
Oh.
Yes, I saw that actually.
What did he say?
He said you have a huge penis or something, right?
Bizarre. Just
That
like
Steve
two
does.
two tweets in a row.
Did you hack into his account or something?
No.
I don't understand
Just
it.
randomly, he just decided to.
He has weird moments on Twitter. The president does, but
does.
it's a stressful
Well,
job.
much like the real president, you know?
Maybe that's true. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Every once in a while, he has to weigh in. Then he had one yesterday where I forget, he took some random side. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? It's fine. But he does have odd moments. He's a very strange human being.
He is.
But he's the president, so I have to respect the office. All right. So as I respect the office of the mayor of Somerville, Joseph Curtatone. So I heard Curtatone and Curtatone in court.
I think it's Curtatone.
So
Well,
do I.
Curtatone you may have heard chanted outside. I'm not sure.
I didn't get to hear that.
Curtatone rhymes with phony. So
Yeah, Curtatone is a phony. Does not have the same bite to it. So we're going to call the retired Lieutenant Joseph. What am I calling him?
Joe McCain.
Joe McCain. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Joe. This is Steve. You're live to tape with Kirk Minihane.
How you doing?
Joe, how you doing? All right?
I'm very well.
Good. I appreciate you coming on. We're going to start in like 10 seconds.
All right.
All right, so I read the story yesterday on Dig Boston. Sort of walk me through it. Obviously, I'm involved in this legal thing with Curtatone, and I'm interested in anything involving this guy. I don't trust him at all. Obviously, you don't either. So give me sort of a 90-second whatever synopsis, then we'll start digging through if that's okay.
I mean, you read the story. I've had, Alex Capobianco was a detective that worked on the police department with me.
That's Curtatone's cousin, yep.
Curtatone's cousin,
Mhm.
yeah. In 2003, I end up standing over the body of a dead kid who's Alex had been dealing with, getting drugs from, and in that business with. And I find a cell phone in the home, and on that cell phone is the kid that's deceased, had the wherewithal and didn't trust Alex. So he was recording phone conversations between himself and Alex. And I spoke with, numerous people who said, the kid that died, and I'm not going to mention his name because the family is trying. So the kid that was just recording Alex because he didn't trust him. And so on this the third message in on the phone, in which this message is detailed in the civil service decision from 2005, and you can read that 16-page civil service decision online. Mass civil service decision online details that conversation, which is Alex saying, "Hey, buddy, I need 680. I got to buy it, but I can't get it." And so when I heard that interaction, I knew what he was doing. It's plain on its face. You know what I mean? If you call somebody up and you say, "I need 600 boats. I got to buy it for the 600 boats, but I can't get it." You're a boat dealer. So
right.
Alex was a drug dealer. And I took that phone to Captain Danny Matthews in the Detective Bureau that was my boss, and I said, "Good luck with this, buddy. Good luck. Like, here's the kid that's connected to Joe." And they fired him. Dorothy Kelly Gay, the mayor, fired him because he was a drug dealer. You got to read the civil service decision, because in the civil service decision, the guy that wrote the civil service decision, the commissioner, said that Dorothy Kelly Gay, the incoming mayor, who fired Capobianco, had less credibility than Alex Capobianco because she was belligerent during a civil service decision hearing. So, I mean, that's how deep Joe Curtatone's tentacles reach into the system.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Sure, but so I guess my question is, though, why are you pushed, as you write, pushed off the force?
Well, so what happened, I was pushed off the force by Joe Curtatone because I went after his cousin.
Right.
I was the one that was responsible in 2003.
Yep.
I was probably given a pass during those years, but back 5 months before I left the force, I went to the Attorney General's office. I met with Attorney General John Verna and a Captain John Irwin from the state police, and I gave them information about what Alex was doing, more information about drug dealing, about some other things that I won't get into that involve real estate.
We've heard about those, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I've been told, I spoke with Irwin later, probably a few months ago, and just asked him, I said, what's your memory on what happened? You know, I said, I kind of, you know, it just kind of fell apart. And I trust John Werner. He was an ADA when I was coming up as a cop, and an honest guy working for Boston PD doing cold cases, I believe, running cold cases. But his memory was that they reached out. They tried to get these people to come forward. I gave them names. Nobody would come forward. Everybody was afraid.
I'm sorry. Hold just real quick because I'm going to get. It is your contention though, Joe, that Curtatone was fully aware the entire time what Capobianco was doing.
How could he not have been? So in 2003, so Curtatone, Alex gets fired in 2003. Joe's their first cousin.
Right.
In 2005, Joe comes in as the mayor. He's got a civil service decision with a transcript that shows his first cousin Alex asking for 680. 40s, the kid says? No, 80s, Alex says, meaning 80 milligram oxycodones. My memory is that the street value at the time was $43,000. So Joe Curtatone knew in 2003 that his cousin was a drug dealer. In 2005, civil service orders, right? Civil service orders the city to hire him back. My contention is that Joe Curtatone should have picked up the phone to his cousin Alex and said, Alex, don't you even think about coming back on this job, you drug-addicted, drug-dealing mess. And so for the next, from 2005 to 2017.
Right, another 12 years, yeah.
12 more years. This kid is on the job. He's a cop. He's driving around in the Cruiser High. He's dealing drugs. It's sanity. Joe Curtatone's behavior, right? This tells me everything I need to know about. It should tell every citizen in the city of Somerville, everybody around the state, about what Joe Curtatone's character is. He has none. He didn't care that his cousin was driving around in a police car, drug addicted. So you asked me, why was I pushed off the force? I was pushed off the force because Danny Cotter, who was in charge of internal affairs, the day that I met with John Werner and Captain John Irwin of the state police at the Galleria Mall, I said to them when we sat down and I put a box of evidence on a table and I said, I have one request. Please, I said, do not tell Mayor Joe Curtatone that I am giving evidence in a criminal investigation against his cousin Alex for the second time. And Danny Carter looked at me, he sat beside me, and he said, oh, well, we told him this morning, Joe. And I said, are you serious, Danny? I said, what business does the sitting mayor have to know about an ongoing, we're trying to run a criminal investigation against his cousin? What business is it of his? And he had no answer for me. And I looked at Irwin and I looked at Werner and I said, I'll be looking for work in 6 months.
Right.
I said, Joe won't stand for this, that I'm doing this, that I'm doing this again. And I was right.
Have you tried to get any of the local news outlets to cover this, like the Globe or the Herald or anything?
I have tried. Yeah. So, I mean, I've had many conversations with Mike Baudette.
Channel 5, yeah.
Yeah, Channel 5. Yep. I had many conversations with Mike Baudette over the years. Like I said, a thing that I didn't end up getting into the story is, you know, I've met with the FBI. I had coffee with the Municipal Corruption Unit guys on a couple of occasions, more than a couple of occasions, over at Starbucks across from their office in Chelsea. You know, and you know, we had lengthy conversations about Joe and about, you know, one of the things I said to him was, I said, do you think it's a coincidence that his sister Maria is the Register of Deeds in Middlesex County? And, you know, he just put his head down. He was like, nah, we realize it's not a coincidence.
Is Curtatone, Joe, has Curtatone ever publicly discussed Capobianco at all? Has he ever been asked about him? Has he ever?
No, here's what it is. Curtatone runs towards microphones when it has anything to do with a progressive cause.
Sure, I mean, yeah, opiate, heroin, all, yes, right.
Yeah, he runs
prank phone calls.
The microphone. Yeah, he runs towards the microphone. He will say nothing about this. He'll say nothing about what I wrote. He'll say nothing about this interview. The reason he won't say anything about this is there's nothing for him to say. I was a good cop for 26 years that he screwed in the end. That he screwed. In actuality, he did me a favor. I'm glad to be done with that city. I'm glad to be done with that administration. The second floor of that administration till this day, Fallon and Carabino, Carter, Trant, Stanford, none of those guys running that department, none of them were cops.
Hey, Joe, can you tell us what Capobianco is up to these days?
I have no idea. And this is
but he has a pension though, right?
Oh, my belief is that he's got some kind of a disability pension. That's
right. That's 2017. Oh, you're right. Anyway, 2017, he was placed on, or a Channel 5 investigation, placed on paid leave over allegations of illegal drug use, forced to retire from the force with a 35.5 lifetime disability pension. Unbelievable.
If that's what Baudette dug up, then that's what Baudette dug up.
Isn't that incredible, though? I mean, isn't that incredible? That's just fucking incredible.
Well, the thing that's a disgrace, like I said, is the fact that the citizens of Somerville have been buffaloed by this guy for the last 16 years. You know what I mean? It's just Joe Curtatone is in this. Not Joe Curtatone. I got interviewed by a woman probably a year ago, and she asked me. She said, "Why does this guy keep getting elected?" And I just said, "Banners and bike lanes." And she said, "What?" And I said, "Banners and bike lanes." And she said, "Could you explain that?" And I said, "Sure." I said, Joe Curtatone hangs banners on City Hall in hope and full well knowing that those banners garner him votes. Joe Curtatone doesn't care about immigrants. Joe Curtatone doesn't care about black people or veterans or the homeless. Joe Curtatone cares about Joe Curtatone and putting money in his pocket from rich developers. That's all he cares about. Nothing else. Joe, yeah.
No, I'm sorry, Joe. No, but I'm just real quick, and then we'll let you go. Back to Capobianco, sort of that 12-year run when he came back between 05 and 07. It's your contention that he was just on drugs and dealing the entire time.
Listen, I don't know what his extent of his dealing during that time was. I have no proof of that.
Okay.
What I have proof of is that he was definitely using, no doubt. I mean, there were multiple people. And you know what's interesting is so many people have said, "How can you talk about this? Aren't you afraid of being sued over this?" And I said, I hope.
I was saying, I'm sure you're dying to be sued, right? Yeah.
I hope they do. And that's the reason Joe Curtatone won't do a damn thing about this, because he knows how many people I would bring forward in deposition. And I said to the municipal corruption unit guys, they said, "Would you be willing to testify about this stuff?" And I said, I look forward to the day that I get to raise my right hand in a federal court or in any court to talk about what I know, because everything that I'm telling you today is the truth.
He also got popped in January, right?
Huh?
He also got arrested in January, didn't he? This past January?
Well, I mean, you look at this. He gets arrested multiple times. And again, the tentacles of Joe Curtatone's power and influence. How many guys get cases? What's it? I think it's 3 court cases, methamphetamine possession, just counterfeiting, passing bills, all just dismissed under, with prosecutorial objection,
right?
And just dismissed. So, like I said in the article, there were multiple cops went to the police department. I know of one that went to the Fallon and Carter and said, "Please, you need to get help for Alex. He's going to hurt someone or he's going to hurt himself."
Well, that's the thing, yeah. Right.
So, he's like falling asleep in his cruiser.
It's insane.
You know what their answer to him? You know what they said to this person, this police officer? Put it in writing. Put it in writing, because they were cowards. They were cowards there. They did nothing about him. They were afraid of the wrath of the mayor.
And the other thing was, it was some counterfeit bills or something in Cambridge as well. Wasn't that the other thing?
Yeah, he was passing counterfeit notes.
He got arrested at the Hyatt. He got locked up at the Hyatt, like trying to pay for a hotel bill. I mean, I've never read the police report, so I don't know what was reported in the papers. I never saw the original police report, so I can't talk really intelligently about the exact circumstances of any of those arrests. I got a life. The only thing that spurred me to write about Curtatone again and Capobianco was that when Joe Curtatone, when I saw the article, somebody forwarded me the article from the city where Joe Curtatone was filing lawsuits, blaming the opioid crisis on Big Pharma. And that twisted me sideways for about a month, where I sat down and I wrote, and that was the story that came out in Billy Toro's paper, Somerville's Opioid Hypocrisy, because I said, Joe Curtatone, you had every opportunity to stop a drug dealer in your midst, right there, boom, in real time, and you did nothing. You enabled him. You enabled him. You knew he was dealing drugs. He was dealing, like I said, I sat in a mother's living room that had drug-addicted sons, and she told me, Joe knew exactly what he was doing. He could have cared less what his cousin was doing. Yeah, I mean, that's the truth of it.
Well,
Joe Curtatone has no business being the mayor of that city any longer. He has no business. He should be run out of town like the Frankenstein monster, with pitchforks and torches by the citizens of Somerville.
Well, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. All right, Joe. We'll get you on again real soon, I'm sure, as this story.
Hey, sorry for talking your
No, not at all. No, not at all. I appreciate it. No, the story is great. It's interesting. It's fascinating. It's also fascinating that we're the only ones who are really going to talk about it. Although, who knows? But we'll get you on real soon again. All right, Joe?
Got it, Kirk.
All right, thank you so much.
Got it, no problem.
All right, I mean, unbelievable. First of all, how about me saying to a lifelong cop, hey, do you get popped for that?
I like that. Yeah. And he goes, what?
just slip right into
what, you watching my PD Blue? Like, what? It's like, why are you saying that, you loser?
Did you get lugged?
Yeah, what happened there? It was half a hump, huh?
Yeah, the hammer come down on him?
I mean, look, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, on this story, if Curtatone's on one side and Joe McCain's on the other, I'm going to side with the other guy. I'm going to side with McCain on this one. And there's actually nothing in here that he's laying out that's not already been written or proven.
Yeah, also McCain has no reason to lie about this.
No, I mean, hey, Curtatone, but I mean,
But to say, like we said in there, or you said in there, he was probably waiting to get sued, right? You know what I mean? Like, if it's not true, he's going to get sued any day now.
The other thing is, right now, his pension is less than Capobianco's.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh, you said he's got 57% pension or something? Well, is Capobianco's pension... Does he lose it when he get arrested for drugs?
I don't think so.
Must be nice.
So if you're a cop,
there are state troopers who have been arrested for like embezzlement, and it's always like iffy whether or not they're going to lose their pension.
It's unbelievable. I mean, this story is it's more, the fact that no one is reporting is more unbelievable to me than the story.
It's crazy.
Which is also unbelievable.
He said he's tried. He said he's been trying.
I mean, shame on the Globe and the Herald.
He may be the dirtiest mayor in America.
Yeah, I mean, you get him and Walsh right there, but basically right next to each other.
Like de Blasio, I mean, is just
he's a dummy.
He's a goofus.
Yeah, I mean, he's a goofus. That's right. Thank you. He's a goofus.
He certainly is.
Curtatone, somebody sent me a picture of Curtatone the other day. They took a picture of him. They pulled up next to him. He was in his car smoking, just like, look, it was while the court case was going on.
Jesus.
And I'm like, this guy, I can't wait for this guy to have his day. Like, I just can't wait.
Yeah.
I can't wait. And, we should just prank him again, honestly.
I think it's time for Kevin Cullen to schedule another interview.
I think he might be onto that one.
You think so?
What time do you think he's in his office?
It'd be great if you got him as Kevin Cullen again.
That's right.
He's like, hey, Kev, how's it going?
Well, the court case where he's like, what's the shithead's name?
Lenny Keston was
great
like
friends.
Kirk knew that they were friends going back a long time.
I just assume they're friends because they're both liberal shitheads, and like I figured they're both dirty too. So they're probably some weird deal together.
If the warthog called me I'd be like, why are you calling me from this number? Like, we're good friends. What's happening?
Good
why's your voice sound different?
I've got friends. I've got friends from high school that I haven't talked to to in 5 years, but if someone called me up on the phone pretending to be one of them, I'd be like, no, who is this?
Oh, you sound different.
Yeah. And you're good friends like this, and like, you're my good friend. Why are you saying that you've been a fighter your whole life? Like, who talks
What
like
does that mean?
Yeah, what do you mean you've been a fighter your whole life?
Why are you referring to Tommy Donahue?
But I think it's a really good story. And yeah, he's a talker, but that's fine. He's got a story to tell. I don't care. He's a yapper.
I was listening. I was interested.
I think that there's an enterprising reporter could probably make a name for themselves by uncovering what's going on here with Curtatone.
And I understand Curtatone's a liberal, and everyone's liberal around here, but he's also dirty. Like, there's not. This is an easy one.
Right. And also, if he's willing to retaliate against Joe for trying to investigate his cousin, I mean, don't you think that's happened maybe some other times? Don't you think he's kind of
talked to anyone who's done that?
You think he's kind of thrown his weight around to get his way? Done some shit that's not exactly above board.
What's he gonna do to me? It's the mayor of Somerville.
Yeah, right.
Bring it on, asshole. I'll start investigating.
No, I wasn't talking about you.
We can do it though. It's fine by me. I mean, but I don't know. Yeah, but it's a good point. Like, I don't know where's the. I mean, this is a Howie Carr story.
Yeah,
that's the weird one. Is like you can understand why the Globe wouldn't cover it, but it's like
this is Howie 101. I don't even get it. Well, why?
Maybe it doesn't give enough of a fuck. I don't know about the.
This is Central Casting for your old boss.
You would think,
no?
Right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, I can pitch him on it.
Yeah, you should. I mean, I don't know, but what it'll lead to. I mean, it'd be great to bring Curtatone down. That's what we want to do.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Take a victory lap.
I mean, it's too bad all the drugs and the kids and stuff. But this is about me in the lawsuit. This is really what it's about.
It's really about
not the other stuff. I mean,
don't shit on Barstool.
Good interview though, Joe McCain. I like him. We'll keep an eye. We'll just keep pushing on that story because I think it's incredible that no one's reporting it.
600 Percocets, a lot of Percocet.
600 boats. That's what we call it in the business. 80s. Fuck yeah, 80s. Yeah. Well, we love Manscaped as well. Support for the Kirk Minihane Show today comes from Manscaped, the #1 men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for
your downstairs area.
Yes, it does. Groom with pride and joy, please. Groom away, trim yourself properly, but use the Manscaped, okay? Don't use one of these bootleg devices that you get on the street or something. It'll chop your fucking dick off. You don't want that. Manscaped, you can do it nice and right. The perfect package. Electric trimmer, lawnmower 2.0, skin-safe technology, no sack nicking. We don't want that. Oof. Less mess by trimming in the shower, by the way, as well, if you'd like to do that. Anti-chafing performance. You get all of it. And 20% off with free shipping with the code KIRK, K-I-R-K, at manscaped.com. Always use the right tools for the job. Your balls. Who's going to thank you? Your balls will thank you.
Your balls.
Yeah, your balls will thank you. Ooh, you made a prank phone call. I'm going to sue you. What do you think about Curtatone?
Look, my yambe.
What was that?
You heard me.
I did hear you. 20% off and free shipping with the code KIRK at manscaped.com. 20% off with free shipping, manscaped.com. Use the code KIRK. I love doing that dice thing.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't know enough dice references, though. I go my goo and my yam bag all the time. He's got quite a bit more, though.
But I love when he does, like, the pussy guy in his mind. Like, hey, I'm afraid to go outside. The climate change. I filmed a Netflix cameo.
He wasn't good on this show, though.
I sucked.
You know that better than anyone.
Okay. How's your show going?
How is this show going? What the hell's going on?
Slowly, I guess. I don't know. I talked to him yesterday. He's working on other stuff, I think. That's what I would say.
Well, they always say, like, when you lose a prominent job or anything, it's best to wait, like, a few years to get back into the business. That's what they, make sure you don't stay relevant.
Well, I mean, he's trying the best he can, I think.
I know.
I think who he's working with, too.
That's true.
I mean, to be totally fair.
The sad thing is, like, Jerry's kind of an idol of mine when you think about it. Like, I listened to him since I was a kid, and now he's working with Dave Cullinane.
Shuffling in here with Dave Cullinane.
I know.
Jesus.
Singing along. He's just rolling his eyes.
That's one of the last we've heard of Cullinane. You know that? He's been awfully quiet lately.
He has been. He made some reference.
He's been active in the various Minifan discussions.
Oh, I know. He's like Dr. Discord.
He made some reference. Yeah. So I tweeted from the show account that the noticeable absence at the courthouse.
Oh, yes, you did.
Was
you shamed him.
That was a bad Cullinane day.
Was Curtatone and Cullinane with a noteworthy absence?
Yeah, fuck you.
He put on Twitter, like, he circled that it was from an android.
Well, I saw this. What was his point?
He identified you. You had your geolocation on.
Yeah, I wasn't hiding.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed it was you. It was either you or Steve.
I had no problem. Also, the studio was in Watertown, so it could have been any of us.
He sleuthed his way to the bottom of this mystery.
He is a bloodhound, isn't he?
Has he done any prank calls?
No, he's done nothing.
He has not.
He does nothing.
That's a good point.
He goes on Discord, because I know I'm occasionally on Discord myself.
Mm-hmm.
He gets more attention on Discord than I do. I grant him that.
Discord loves it.
He does this whole thing. I was on the other day, and he's like answering questions. Like, yeah, show it, Jerry. We're getting there. Like, I'm close to a big sale. I told you, I can't sell local with Kirk.
Yeah.
Like, that's his whole, like,
is that what really bothered you about being ignored on there? Is that you're trying to
Colin's a much bigger star
and they're like,
than I am.
hey,
Much
listen,
bigger.
listen, pal, buzz off. We're listening to Dave.
Yeah, to
Colin's one of those
Patrick's
guys.
credit, though, Patrick came back after you had checked in and was like, "This is probably actually Kirk."
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Patrick's a
what
good
could have been? I'll never go on there again. I'll never type on there again.
Oh, that's not true.
Missed their chance.
They got their chance. That was it. They don't want to deal with me. Fine.
There'll be another day.
And Colin's one of those
They get
guys
your
too. Where
ghost.
someone would be like, "Hey, you and MHP would do a great show together." He's like, "Yeah, we would. We'd kick ass together." I'm like, no, you wouldn't. That show would be fucking awful because you're a drip. You're funny if I'm with you because of me. Everything's because of me.
I think it'd be interesting.
The entire Colonnade creation is because of me. What do we think? Fuck, anybody knew who he was 6 months ago? Of course not.
Right. Well, VB knew. Or who did he work with before?
Who knows?
I forget.
Who knows? What is he doing now? What does he do all day?
He's got the side hustles.
Doing what? What does he do?
He does audio video production.
Okay, great. Good for him. Asshole. All right. And by the way, Jerry's about to fucking have an awkward conversation with him. Today's Friday, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Awkward conversation today about 1 o'clock.
Steve Chaccio?
Yeah, he was texting with me yesterday, too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Who was?
Jerry.
Was he really?
Yeah.
About what?
Yeah, about the how things are going.
What did he say?
The podcast.
Well, what did he say?
He's doing some stuff on his own, incorporating. He's taking some positive steps. Not too happy with Dave though.
Okay. Well, all right. My conversations are actually real, but that's fine. What? Where are we at with the prank phone calls? Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah. So we've got. Looks like we're going to take a run at Nebraska, Virginia, Delaware, New Hampshire,
we already had
North
Nebraska,
Dakota. We're taking another run. I think someone looked at the map and saw a blank state in the middle of the country.
States are
and
hard
said,
to figure
"This might be
out."
Nebraska."
You're not going to top yesterday's phone call, though. I don't think the Kansas live call is going to be tough to top. I mean, that was kind of unbelievable. I still can't believe that happened.
Let's check in with Steve. Hey, Steve, what's happening?
Hola! What's going on?
How you doing, big guy?
Good. I'm not doing too bad. So I actually am doing something interesting here. I have two people on right now. I'm for Papelin and my buddy Lloyd.
Why do we sound like
we
shit?
both want to weigh in.
This
Lloyd,
is from
you go
their
first. No, hey, wow.
I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to take my idea and put it entirely on this guy.
I'm really just
don't distract from the call.
Anti-Steve Robinson and all things that go into that. Go ahead.
What are these? Until
that moment.
Happy Halloween to those jackwagons. Oh, goodness gracious.
Until you started laughing, we could have had him.
Definitely. Oh, no, I take a lot of responsibility for that. No question. I couldn't, but you were just...
The thing people don't get to see is that I physically slid out of my chair. Like,
True.
I was so embarrassed that I got down as low as I could.
He's just melted.
Oh, God. But obviously, Kansas is gone now.
Kansas is off the board.
All right, where are we starting?
All right, we're going to start with a phone call that Gabe made to KO.
Oh, Gabe getting involved. That's good for him.
The Gary Sharp show.
Oh, Gary Sharp. Where is this?
Nebraska.
Nebraska. Okay, once again.
So the old double check.
Here is Gabe. Gabe, good morning.
Hi, Gary. Thank you very much for taking my call.
Thanks, Gabe.
So I'm actually in town with my dad, Bob. We took a transatlantic flight from Boston for the big Nebraska game.
Hold on. I don't know.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
It's just a guy calling in to a Nebraska show.
The flight was a transatlantic flight.
Yes.
Oh,
Like over the ocean.
I understand. No,
Okay.
He flew... He doesn't sound like he's from... Is it from Britain?
He sounds like one of the Smurfs.
He sounds like... I don't understand. He flew his
my
dad
dad
from...
graduated a Husker, so we make the trek out every year in our Suburban, and we'll just drive around and see the country. But enough about me.
Awesome.
I just wanted to know, are you guys worried about this Indiana defense? They have this defender, I think Roman's his name, and he's been swiping up a storm on the defensive end. What do the Huskers need to do to contain
What was his
him
name?
and establish a running game?
Gabe, welcome. Thanks for the phone call. First and foremost, got to be able to run the ball.
Well, obviously.
Inside zone.
Clearly.
Guys stay on blocks. Indiana is 18th in the country defensively. Mm-hmm. But let's go inside of the numbers.
I love these guys. I love these guys. I want to be one of those guys in my next life.
If I can say one thing to Bob, good luck trying to send that to anyone. Good luck trying to explain that.
Knock yourself up. It's a good point.
No, you don't understand. Roman.
My son sounds like that.
I don't know if he does or not, but okay. I love those sports talk show hosts. What a wonderful life that is. No stress. Just goes home, watches the games, and does it again the next day.
Yep.
Indiana's 18th defensively in the country.
Yeah.
You got to establish the run against the zone.
The run game will be important.
He just swipes it on.
I mean, you want to be third and short. You don't want third and long.
It's true.
What does third and long do for you? You want third and short.
Third down conversions are going to be important here.
Got to move the chains.
He did do something in that call that I've tried to do in others and couldn't figure out the right reference. When he said he took a transatlantic flight or whatever he said.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Very well done.
I don't understand.
I'm just saying I like to support the airlines.
Yeah,
in my
sure.
calls.
Yeah, we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Yeah. We love transportation.
Exactly.
All right, so I think we'll give Nebraska another check mark.
Yes.
Good. Excellent. It was a good call.
It was good.
Yeah. It was
worthy of a second check.
Absolutely.
All right, so now we're going down to Richmond, Virginia, 910 The Fan.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be insufferable to be a Skins fan, which I think Gil and Enrico is. Gil, thanks for holding. You're on Sports Radio 910 The Fan.
Hold on. Gil?
Gil. It's got to be his real
You
name.
know that or no?
Gil, I don't get the reference.
Is there one Steve?
I think the call screener wrote it down wrong.
What was it going to be?
105.1 FM.
Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, Gil. What's on your mind?
Good. It's actually Joe, but that's all right.
It's actually what?
Joe?
What's that?
Said his name was Joe, like Joe Curtatone.
Oh.
How do you get
He wrote it down as Gil.
It's not that I can't hear anything this guy's saying. So we're not off to a good start. Go ahead.
Sorry, Joe.
I want to talk about Dwayne Haskins. I just heard you talk about him. I absolutely agree that Dwayne Haskins should be playing tonight. The game wouldn't be any bigger. I mean,
No, we're out.
Oh,
Tonight, no.
Too tough to hear.
Too tough to hear. Virginia's still on the board. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Yeah, I got to be fair. You can't hear him.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it.
That's fair.
Next.
Tim in Canton calls WKBK Keene, New Hampshire.
That's New Hampshire.
Okay.
I'm familiar with that station.
KBK, you're on with Chef Luca. Good morning.
Oh, hey,
Hold on. Is it Chef, did he say?
Yeah, it's
Chef.
a cooking
We're
show.
off to the races.
Can't imagine what the
I already know
KBK,
where
you're
this
on with
call's
Chef
going.
Luca. Good morning.
Oh, hey, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Hey, Dan, Chef, how are you? Hola.
Hola.
You doing Middle Eastern specials, I hear?
Okay, now I may know.
So you called, but you didn't know we were doing a cooking show, or did you know we were doing a cooking show?
No, I knew you were doing a cooking show. I didn't know it was on the air. There was a buzz. Hey,
Yeah.
take it easy, guy. Why are you attacking me? I just had a question.
Because I have a guest I'd like to get to.
Why are you taking calls?
Chef Luca.
Yes.
Albanian food. Got to make a dish for my partner this
Gotta
weekend.
feel
Would
that,
love a suggestion if you have any.
Wow.
Second quick question. Hot dogs, red snappers in particular. Ketchup, no ketchup. I'm personally of the ketchup side. My buddy Steve says never, ever. It's against the law almost.
It is.
Third, are you guys coming down around the Boston area for next year's Minicon?
What's a Minicon? Is that like Comic-Con, but for short people?
Kinda. Listen to you guys. You guys are on the ball this early in the morning up there in cold.
So what's a Minicon?
Minicon is a mini food festival. By mini, it is literally mini samples of food from various restaurants and whatnot around the Boston area.
That's good
There's
thinking.
a lot of Minifans that go to it, a lot of Mincels. It's just
So it's like a cult.
It is.
It's like a cult. That's exactly what it's
I would
like.
call it more of a community.
Okay, same thing. And what was your? So he needs something from Albania.
Yeah, that's a tough one. So my partner is Albanian, of Albanian descent, and wanted to make something special this weekend. We're having a little sleepover, and I wanted to see if there was something I could concoct that wasn't too intricate.
Actually, if you want to do something Croatian, I'm working on something for my next passport, which is
Albanian, is that it or not?
squid ink risotto with whitefish in it. I mean, that's a
Well, we can take
little
New
more
Hampshire off the
complicated
board.
dish.
That's a good
So
one.
All right.
Good one. Good
Well
one.
done, Tim.
Good one. Not one of the greatest of all time, but very good.
No, but it was good.
Very
Serviceable.
good.
Gets the
Very,
job
very,
done.
very good. That was a good one. All right, next.
All right, we have Maxwell calling 9:50 a.m. The Progressive in Minnesota.
What's Maxwell? Do we know?
Oh, so good thing I didn't get
that's
through to
just his
Minnesota.
Okay. Oh, so now it's a good call?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. We need Minnesota.
Let's head back to the phone lines and talk to Mike in Boston,
I did get through to
Massachusetts.
Minnesota.
Getting our first Boston caller. Hey there, Mike. Thanks for listening on the TuneIn app.
Oh, hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I'm on the cheat.
Why?
Perfectly intertwined.
Why would you call? Interesting move to call. I mean, I understand it's a good show.
Yes. They also have no way of knowing what the T is. But.
True. Wouldn't you wait until you get off the T to make this call?
He's listening to a progressive AM station in Minnesota while he's riding around on the
He's fired up on the TuneIn app. Yeah, go ahead.
First Boston caller. Hey there, Mike. Thanks for listening on the TuneIn app.
My pleasure.
Oh, hey, can you guys hear me?
Yep, I got you.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I'm on the cheat. Just want to say I'm from Boston, but I've been listening for years. I'm actually from Minnesota. I was born and raised there. Yeah, and I lived with my Aunt Shirley ever since I was a little boy. Moved out here a little while ago, but I just want to say R.I.P. to my aunt. She was a big listener to you, but tragically she was killed by the Winchester commuter train. But I just want to get to the Republican Congress people going down to the to bunker thing with their phones. I mean, I just want to say I'm a little bit more of a classical Democrat, I'm more of a Steve Robinson guy instead of a Kirk Minihane crazy type. But I just want to say I think it's bad. I think it's hypocritical, and I don't know. I really think they need Danielle to keep in line. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. Thanks so much for the call.
That was a good one, Steve. That was good.
Boston, Massachusetts.
The big.
Didn't quite get the names he was referring to. Thanks again for the call,
Shocking. A recent development has clearly been the first calling them aunt and aunt within the phone call, which is funny. Which is funny. That's funny. That makes me laugh.
I wonder, him saying Kirk Minihane in there reminded me of this, but I was thinking the other day, should we have a Baba Booey of some sort? Let people know it's us.
Could be. Yeah.
Kind of a calling card. I couldn't think of a good one.
I mean, Ola would be,
yeah, man, it's got to be something you can say at the end.
Oh,
true.
True.
Baba Booey.
Yeah, we can figure that out. It has to be organic, though, I think.
Yeah.
We'll
people
get
on
there.
Twitter will have it.
How about Homie Don't Play?
Homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that. He doesn't. He just doesn't. All right, who's up next?
All right, now it's time for Rich Kelleher. You might spike these ones right out of the gate. He's calling North Dakota, and it's a farm radio show.
So far we've knocked off. We did not get Virginia.
No. We did not get Virginia. We got Keene, New Hampshire,
Minnesota.
and we got Minnesota.
All right,
Two big ones.
So we're down to what? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus. This might happen, Mike.
I think so.
All right, go ahead.
He was Rich listening out in Boston.
Oh, hold on. Does yesterday's call to Kansas count as one of Mike's 6 calls? I think it has to.
I meant to ask that.
I think you let it.
I definitely did not.
But I was the star.
Yes, you were. You certainly were. I think that
I'm
counts.
against Steve Robinson and everything that goes into that.
I think that counts. I'm going to have to count that one.
So that's
all right.
4,
Three
for me? Three for me.
Yeah, you said you had done.
So I have 3 left.
3 left. All right, go
Am
ahead.
I limited at all?
No, you're unlimited. Feel free.
Fire
go
away.
ahead.
He was Rich listening out in Boston. How you doing, Rich? Welcome to the Jay Thomas Show.
Jay Thomas.
Hey, how are you?
Jay Thomas is dead.
I got a quick story about the pigs and all that. I used to do a couple of summers out with my uncle over there in South Dakota, and there was this guy.
What is that in the background?
He didn't turn down the.
So fucking stupid.
Rich Kelleher, the sound quality is always terrible.
What is that? Is that him leaving the radio on? Or
Yes,
something?
it's like when you used to have a caller to your radio
Turn
program
your radio
and they've got
down,
the radio up.
What does he have up? What is that? Just the phone?
No, the stream
He has
that
the
he's
stream
calling
on
into.
while he's calling the
Yes.
show?
I
On the
believe
same
so.
phone?
I believe so. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there.
All right.
Very disappointing so far.
Go ahead.
Bob, who actually hated my Uncle Kirk so bad.
Oh, no.
That he grabbed something. Oh, yeah, my friend. Let me tell you this. Get ready. Okay, you sitting down?
Yeah, I'm sitting.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
It makes
All
me
right.
laugh.
He actually grabbed some of these hogs. And
No, we're done. We're done. This sounds too bad. I can't.
Yeah, it's tough to hear.
fucking terrible. What the fuck?
There's little moments that Kelleher has where, like, when he's like, "Oh yeah," like,
he gets it.
There's little things that make me laugh. A little bit.
Yes, I agree with that. But did Doll's call sound like that today?
Well, there were just those 2 to the farm radio show.
That's one call.
Well, he sent them in 2 cuts.
Oh, okay, what do we get next? Keller's out today.
So we got
no North Dakota.
No, that is a tough one to get.
It has been.
We have to take care of that today, Mike. Go ahead.
We've got Mike talking to Duke Brock in Delaware.
Duke Brock.
Interesting.
Why can't they be my name?
You are live on WGMD at 325. Who's this?
Hola, this is Mike.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Is that you? That's not you, is it?
Someone else in this room.
Not
Steve?
Mike. Is it? Oh. I like what Duke Brock says it's 325.
Yeah.
Like he's telling the caller it's 325 and you're on the line.
It'd be great if you were just like, shit, I gotta go. Sorry.
Like, is that going to change the way you handle the phone call or something? Like, it's 325. You're
Well,
on
he's
the line.
also telling the listener. they could be running late and not have
we all know what time
a
it is
phone
by
or
now?
a watch around them. Yeah.
I think we're all aware at this point. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Steve.
You are live on
you hear this call, Mike, or not?
WGMD at 325. Who's this?
Hola, this is Mike. Can you hear me?
Mike, how are you doing?
Hey.
And where are you calling from?
I'm actually calling from, I live in Massachusetts, but this is my first time in Delaware. I'm down here doing a little bit of research for a book I'm not writing, and I'm happy to discover a
That's good.
That's an inside joke. That's a double inside joke.
I'm actually calling from, I live in Massachusetts, but this is my first time in Delaware.
Hold on. I'll give Steve credit. He takes his time.
Yes.
Everyone else is a lot of people get very excited and fast and rush.
I try to rush it all.
So do I.
Yeah.
My one attempt and yesterday. But Steve, you're taking your time here.
Yeah.
How long do you have to wait for?
Not very long at all.
No? What is the...
I did my research.
Well, because Steve's also got... Steve is equipped to make a real call to a lot of these shows.
Oh, yeah. Steve listens to these shows.
As I demonstrate in this call.
Right.
Oh, you mix everything up here. How long is this call?
This is 7 minutes, and it's all worth playing.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, look how happy he is with himself. All right, go ahead.
Research for a book I'm not writing, and I'm happy to discover a Trump guy on the radio.
Good.
Surprise.
Well, welcome
any
aboard.
further to the right, and you'd be in the glove box. But
that may be.
I got to take on this impeachment situation. So, if you just look at it historically, Egypt in 2013, the DEC extremists overthrew the MHP Brotherhood to install a stock puppet regime. Right. Turkey 2018, Mincel Party takes over from Erdogan and the Minifan. You go back even further than that.
That happened in
1970 in Oman, Sultan Shamus bin Minihane seized power from the EEIs. All this is to say, we're looking at a classic coup d'etat situation.
Oh, that's exactly what it's been. Sure.
That's exactly right.
You captured historically perfectly, caller. That is exactly what happened.
There are no flaws in what you just said.
The Minifans did what, 1970? Or I did?
That was Shamus bin Minihane.
Took over from EEI?
Yes, took over from the EEIs.
In 1970?
Yeah, in Oman,
I
obviously.
didn't know that. Okay, go ahead.
Most people don't know the history like we do. This is basic social studies, which I don't even teach anymore because they're too busy learning about all 72 genders. They don't have time for, reading, writing, arithmetic, and history.
Right,
no, the professional left especially does not want Americans to know our history.
What's amazing about this is like an amazing...
Part of the reason
hold on. This is like an amazing thing you're listening to right now. Because honestly... Steve is pranking somebody that if it wasn't for this show, Steve would be right now.
Yes.
I would be getting prank phone calls.
Yeah, you're pranking yourself.
Right.
It's a weird, it's like a better version of that terrible Paul Rudd thing. Where you are, this
Duke Brock is my clone.
If you had said to me, you know what, I'm sticking around this conservative talk world. This would be your goal down the line, right? To host one of these shows, right?
Yeah.
And to get a call like this, it's just well-informed.
Yeah, you'd be sitting yeah, sure, yeah. This would be your life. Go ahead. I find it very...
We have largely been separated from our history. Anything about our history now, and there's going to be somebody saying that's racist or that isn't true or it's
this is
bigoted or something like that.
This is like if Bart Scott didn't have Maggie Gray to cut me off.
True.
You know what I mean? Me and Bart would have gone for 20 minutes.
This guy's feeling it, man. He is
offensive line. Yeah.
This is not a syndicated program.
No,
okay. But he sounds the same as everybody else.
Yeah.
Is he any worse than whoever?
No.
Go ahead.
They'll do the full Bob Murchison.
Yep.
And there are rules for impeachment proceedings, right? I'm a rules-based guy. I like to follow rules. If you're invited to a wedding, you go. It's a rule I have. You're invited to a funeral, you go. It's a rule. But they're not even following the rules for this impeachment proceedings.
I say this all the time. I know I do. There is somebody in Delaware. Some conservative Trump guy.
What does that have to do?
Going to take his wife to California Pizza Kitchen for dinner.
Yeah.
And they're driving there and they're heading to wherever. And the guy's like, this guy says that know we're supposed to know his rules.
There's someone that actually listens to the words being said and is like, what does being invited to a wedding have to do with the Trump impeachment?
And the caller said, you guys know my rules. I don't know this man's rules. Who is this person?
Is he a regular caller?
I like this
guy.
Every day. I like this guy. Go ahead.
With Representative Gates. I guess you probably talked about him yesterday bursting through the door of that
briefly. Yeah, Matt Gaetz out of Florida. Yeah, the Tallahassee congressional district.
He should do that again. Anytime they're doing one of those closed door impeachment things, he should burst through the door like Getro Man, rip his shirt off, and tell Adam Schiff, Mr. Schiff, you are a goofus. There's so much discord in this presidency. And you know what I want to know is where is Vice President Patrick? I mean, Vice President Pence and all of this. He's been kind of quiet, don't you
Vice
think?
President Patrick, you said. Steve is much funnier on these calls than he is on the show.
Yeah, this is very well done.
It's very strange. Go ahead.
Speaking, the VP is not generally does not have as high a profile as the president when he's he does play an attack dog role normally. When it's time for him to get
the name of the vice president wrong. You seem very
we had Patrick on the braid. He corrected himself.
They'll start with P's.
That's true. Yeah, go ahead.
And he will.
All right. Well, I hope so. I hope he's not just counting on President Trump getting impeached so he can take over the top seat.
No.
I got to tell you, President Trump. I mean, I watched that press conference the other day. He looks a little tired. I mean, he's more worn out than Brandy Love after a DP session. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about
the radio. The good people of Delaware weren't ready for that.
That got through. Yes. You got producers even listening to that show?
No.
He's probably just playing some game on his phone or watching some episode of something.
These people in smaller states, that I found the producers have pretty easy jobs.
I would think.
Jesus Christ, a caller?
Brandon, a DP session? Go ahead.
Here's the other thing.
He doesn't even
the
recognize
way
it.
networks will light him and filters they will use on their cameras and things like that, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
They're just like Shirley Leung, not an honest one in the bunch. But hey, on another subject, before I gotta let you run. Did you see Mark Zuckerberg in Congress? I mean, what a robot that guy is.
He was trying to talk about this all day.
Jay Leno.
It wasn't so much that. The opportunity, I think, that was missed is when those communists up there asked him about the white supremacists and using fact checkers that have associations with white supremacists, whether he was going to use them for checking paid political ads on Facebook.
This guy's rough.
And the overarching fact here is that no one uses fact checkers when, quote, journalists, unquote, make statements on Facebook or the New York Times or anywhere else.
Exactly. And the idea that we're going to let Facebook control what's true and what's not true, I mean, that's just crazy. But I got to tell you, AOC, she is crazier than Representative Kelleher after he's had about a dozen Red Bulls.
Well,
put stickers on everything and spreading propaganda.
Yes.
It was really,
Yes.
I mean, anyone could make Zuckerberg look good, it's AOC. But by the way, I gotta tell you about the book I'm writing. It's called Hot Dog, and I'm touring the country trying to have a hot dog in every single state. And I'd like to sign a copy of it and send it to you when I'm done writing it.
That would be fine. Now, where in Delaware do you plan to get your Frankfurter around here?
I haven't decided yet. Part of what I do is, I'll call into one of the local right-wing guys and talk a little politics, and then say, "Hey, man, where can I find a good hot dog?" I don't know if you've ever been to New England, but we have a hot dog called the Red Snapper. You ever had a Red Snapper?
I mean, I know the New England hot dog roll is unique, and the bun of that is different. It's only like that in New England. I'm well aware of that. I have been to Marblehead and Boston, etc. And my fiance is from Vermont, but she grew up in Massachusetts. So,
okay. Well, the Maine is actually famous for the Red Snapper. Not to brag, but I did grow up in the city that hosts the Red Snapper hot dog eating contest.
Was that Searsport?
One time. No, it's actually a Dexter, Maine.
Okay.
They have the Red Hot Dog Festival every single year. So,
two lunatics.
Hot dogs are a bit of a passion of mine, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Now, have you been to Syracuse?
I have not been to Syracuse.
Okay.
There's something hot dog related?
Yes, there is. Just north of Syracuse.
I'd say, Steve, if you're writing a book about this, you should be aware of the Syracuse hot dog scene.
I should.
That's not right.
Maybe you guys should write together. You two.
By the way, can I just say, I would read a book that if Steve ate a hot dog and went to a funeral in every state.
You are alive.
Would you read that book?
Absolutely.
Yes, go ahead.
Ate a hot dog.
Grow up in the city that hosts the Red Snapper hot dog eating contest.
Was that Searsport?
One time.
That's
no, it's
crazy.
actually a Dexter, Maine.
Okay.
They have the Red Hot Dog Festival every single year. So, I mean, hot dogs are a bit of a passion of mine, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Now, have you been to Syracuse?
I have not been to Syracuse.
Okay.
Is there something hot dog related?
Yes, there is. Just north of Syracuse on New York State Route 57. In the town of Liverpool, there is a place called
There's got to be
Hides,
like a frequency in Steve's voice that tells these guys,
yes,
let this guy go for 20 minutes.
They have been making hot dogs there, I think, since
ever between any two people
the Onondaga Indians still owned that territory in the Finger Lakes. All right?
I'm excited for that. I'm writing this down as talk.
Hides.
I'll be heading there on my way back.
Now, up in
around the country,
that part of Central New York, they have hot dogs, and they also have something called conies, which is a hot dog, but it's made mostly with veal. It's white.
What do you think of that?
All right, so yeah, you have to check that out. The Plattner family has owned Hides for about literally 100 years. And
I will try that out.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, they're famous for that.
My wife's always telling me I'm a little hot dog boy, but I just love them.
Okay, no comment. Mike, thank you for calling. I hope to hear from you again soon.
How many shows in America today, I'm going to guess at least 24, have an interview with a cop charging corruption against a big city mayor and then have this phone call? It's pretty commonplace, right? Well, that's a great call, Steve. That's a great call.
That was very good.
Very good. Very good. Delaware is off the board. How many notes did you have?
I wrote out some of the names for the initial Turkey Oman thing because I didn't want to flub that.
Jeez. Are you going to go to this place in Syracuse that appealed to you at all?
It did.
Did it? A white hot dog?
Once we get into hot dog talk,
Is every conservative know-it-all also a hot dog connoisseur?
That's a good question.
Why do all these men know all this stuff about hot dogs?
I mean, he was very detailed about that. History of Syracuse and what's it called? Hides?
Stumbled into some good hot dog talk.
Hides? Is that what it's called? Hides in Syracuse.
We got veal dogs for you.
Veal dogs. And it's white?
Yeah.
That doesn't look appealing to me. Oof. No? You going to try it though?
Yeah, I'm up for some tortured baby cow.
So you're going to go to Syracuse and try that?
Yes.
Okay.
Might have to write this book now.
I would read that book.
Duke Brock is waiting on a copy.
And your strategy is to call conservative shows and get their opinions on the best hot dog and then travel to that part of each state.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why specifically conservative shows, I wonder?
Yeah, liberals
I like to talk a little politics. Liberals don't eat dogs.
But why? Yeah, why? Okay.
Well, the beauty of Steve is Steve can throw in the Florida guy who charged out of the meeting. He can keep the thing going.
That's my point.
That's the key. That is, I think, the key to it.
See, I learned that from Tim and Canton, though. You got to have a little bit of a reasonable call.
Right. I don't have that. That's an art form.
I don't have it at all, as I showed yesterday.
All right. What's that? That's a great one.
That's our last call.
That's our last call of the day.
Yes.
Right.
So we're in single digits, I believe.
Are we? Are we down to 9? I
think so.
What's the toughest state left?
You'd be surprised at the amount of times I've tried to get through in Chicago.
Yeah, Mississippi has been
Illinois
kind of
a big
tough
state,
one.
though, Mike. You got to think small.
Mississippi,
You're thinking too
West
big.
Virginia. I've taken a couple runs at West Virginia, and not as many shows as you might think.
Yeah,
I'm seeing 26 minutes ago on SoundCloud, Cynthia Dill tweets, "In today's podcast, I cast judgment in the matter of Kirk Minihane v. Bob Murchison."
Okay.
On SoundCloud.
I mean,
oh boy,
come on.
Want to fire that up?
Should we listen to it?
Well, let's give it a shot. I mean,
all right.
I'll give it a shot. And while you do that, Steve, let me tell everyone about our friends at Tommy John. I'm wearing Tommy John underwear right now. Put it simply, Tommy John doesn't give an F. They give 3 Fs. Fabric, fit, and what, Mike?
Damn it, I heard this morning, too.
Fabric, fit. Were you listening to KFC Radio?
Adam Carolla, actually.
Okay, fabric, fit, and what would be the third F?
Fabric, fit, and fun.
Close. Function. You put the fun in function, my friend, okay? Tommy John.
That guy in Delaware after talking to Steve.
Every little detail and stitch by using proprietary fabrics that perform like nothing you have ever worn before in your life. And there's comfort down below, down below in your downstairs area. There's underwear and there's Tommy John. The revolutionary clothing brand that's redefined comfort for Americans everywhere, including Kirk Seamus Minihane. If you don't want comfortable underwear, stay the fuck away from Tommy John's. 4th F, fuck. Stay the fuck away from him if you don't want comfortable underwear. If you want comfortable underwear, I'll bring in the F again. Get the fuck over here. Get to Tommy John right now. I'm going to get the 4th F. Hurry to TommyJohn.com/Kirk, K-I-R-K, for 20% off your first order. Let them know. TommyJohn.com/Kirk, 20% off. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. All right. Quickly, also, by the way.
Yes.
I'm going to go take a pee break, boss.
Okay, can I go and continue or no? Okay, good. Isn't it odd to you that I don't know? Is Steve funny?
I don't know. He might be,
but he's not funny on the show though.
No, he's. It's tough to say. I think
is he prepared funny? Like that's,
he's not an unfunny guy.
I know that's a funny phone call.
Yeah,
like if we didn't know what that was, we'd be like, that's a funny guy.
I think he thinks of himself as funny in a different way. Like I don't know.
What do you mean?
He's funny in that world where like he can pull something funny off. He's funnier than that guy in Delaware.
I mean, that's very funny.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a funny call.
Yeah, right.
But if you talk to him, I'm never like, this is a funny guy.
No, but he does say he comes out with some things that make me laugh once in a while.
Yeah, but not on purpose usually, though. Like
No,
his entire character is based on just random, unless he's playing a character,
right?
Which
he might be.
Okay, I don't know. Who
Maybe
knows?
he's working with Cynthia Dill.
Could be, but yeah, I get more feedback from Steve than I do about me at this point. People hate him.
People are fascinated by him.
They hate him. They like him.
Then there's some people that love him.
Yeah, they're confused by him. I have people like when he says certain words, they get angry. Like I don't know what is the Blind Mike feedback on that in his world.
Well, he's got to deal with that magazine rack in there right now. God only knows he's.
It's funny you said that. I was hoping for a magazine rack reference on one of the calls today.
Maybe I'll work it in.
Yeah, why don't you do that?
I'll try.
And speaking of work it in, by the way, actually, I don't really know what this has to do with that. But go to CC Painting. They did all the painting around here. We know that. And they're continuing to do some work. Chris Burns from CC Painting, who I saw popped up yesterday, was willing to participate in New Year's Eve as well.
Oh, good.
Some form of fashion.
Seems like a lot of people are willing
maybe he'll paint you guys up or something?
I don't know what he would do.
No, who knows? No job too big or small for Chris at kirkspainter.com. What did he say yesterday, Steve? I saw him on Twitter weighing in about the New Year's Eve thing, Kirk's Painter.
Oh, we're thinking, we're going to have to decorate something for the stream.
He's also part of the... Kelleher has been talking to him.
About what?
I don't know if you heard that.
I didn't hear that.
Kelleher's
Why are you
been
shaking your head, Steve? What's about what?
Kelleher's been in contact with Chris the Painter. I think it's related to the birdhouse idea that I mentioned yesterday.
Oh, we're not doing that. So
no, thank God.
Was that what it's about?
Yes.
Okay, that's not happening.
No.
Okay. Do you have the sense this is going to be a big New Year's Eve celebration, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So do I. I think it's going to be big. Bigger than Mike even thinks.
Right.
That's all I'm going to say. Big.
I think there's a chance that it's so bizarre that it takes the world by storm.
I agree.
It'll be the strangest thing happening on New Year's Eve.
I would agree. I think it's going to be, yes. There's any question about that. Kirkspainter.com. Kirkspainter.com. You can follow Chris on Twitter at KirksPainter and email him if you like. And I cannot recommend him enough at ccpaintingpros@gmail.com. ccpaintingpros@gmail.com. All right. Do we have this or no?
Yes.
How long is it?
It looks like it's 13 minutes long.
Well, I mean,
we just listen to a 7-minute
I'm
phone
gonna say
call about God knows what.
I am very confident that she is a double agent.
Yes.
You agree?
Yes.
Mike.
It's seeming more and more like it. Yeah.
This seems like desperation to me.
Yeah.
Well, she wants to be relevant. She wants you talking about her. That's why she did this.
I was more concerned when
she gets mad now when we talk about her.
When I found out
you went on with her.
I did.
Okay, well, it's your fault.
She did me dirty.
It's your fault, though.
She ambushed me. She ambushed me with my column I wrote in a college newspaper 10 years ago.
Well, I mean, it's part of your history, right? It's part of your life. What were you saying, Mike?
I took it. I remember, like, when she posted the audio of us, I was kind of like, that seems odd.
The other thing is how she wouldn't talk about certain emails with Murchison. She has no lawyer privilege. She's not a fucking lawyer.
Right.
So we'll see. Maybe she does well here. I don't know. Maybe
it's
a prank of some kind. I don't know.
She is funny.
Can you hear me?
Smugsy.
Our
pal Smugsy.
And she wants to be, hold on. Oh, Jesus. She wants to be part of the world on Twitter, too. I'm sure you've seen that.
Yeah,
where she weighs in a lot.
She interjects. Where are the chicks? She said the other day about the Minifans.
She what?
The picture of the Minifans that we posted. Yeah. She said, where are the chicks?
The chicks. Okay, well.
She was welcome
to
come.
We banned them.
Yeah, right.
No women allowed.
Didn't let anyone.
No, absolutely
Doesn't she know Barstool doesn't market to women?
First of all, you have to drive there. Like, women can't drive, right? We know that. Jesus. Go ahead, let me hear this.
This is Keep Up. I'm your host, Cynthia Dill. This week's podcast is called Stuck in the Middle of
I think you're attracted to her.
Bob Murchison, like a rose between two thorns.
Murchison, she said.
Basically, the story began when I asked Steve Robinson to be a guest on Inside Maine, which is a Saturday morning talk show.
This is sort of ASMR-ish.
It is.
I might fall asleep in
Steve Robinson is from Maine. He kind of made it big by getting to the Howie Carr show. And recently, over the summer, went from being the executive producer for the Howie Carr show to the Kirk Minihane show.
Are you the executive producer of the show?
Steve on
Hold
as
on.
my guest.
I've
It
said
was
that
fun.
before.
Is that your title?
I don't think we've ever come up with a title.
Is that what you want to be? Is that what do you tell people?
I do say producer.
You're an on-air talent as well.
Depends what his contract says.
What?
Wow.
Mine
I
says.
didn't say you're talented.
This is a proud moment.
You're a prank phone caller.
You called me a talent.
You're a prank phone caller.
I'm a personality / producer.
You are?
Yes.
You consider Mike a producer on the show? Do you?
That's
or
what
no?
it says.
What would you say Mike is?
For contract purposes, yeah, sure, he's a producer.
What does he do, really? Have we figured that out yet?
Nothing.
Okay. I mean, I know you're on the show, I guess, but I mean, I don't know what you're. I mean, when
He gives me orders. He tells me what
Personality
audio to pull.
/ producer.
Oh, Mike, by the way, in all 5 days this week, right? Oh no, you weren't here.
No. Took Monday off
because there hasn't been a big. If something big happens,
right?
There'll
probably be some serious stuff.
You understand that, right? You have a nice long weekend.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, you make your prank phone call. Okay, go ahead. By the way, you're the second best prank phone caller in the room.
Really? Steve surpassed
I don't know. He's more measured. He's more his comportment is. You have to step up.
I'll take that.
But his peak has not reached your Bart Scott peak though. So
You
your
don't
peak?
think?
No.
Yeah.
Your peak phone call. No, I'd still put you higher on that.
Okay.
And you looked a little sad there for a second.
Thank you.
I'll put you higher.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead. Back to Cynthia, I
Done
suppose.
some research and I had some fun with him. After that, Steve asked me if I'd like to be a guest on the Kirk Minihane show. And for those
Seems
of you
like
who
this
don't
could be summed
know
up a lot
who
quicker.
Kirk Minihane is, he is a Boston-based personality.
Who is this
was
for?
On the radio for many years. On
Our audience.
Morning sports talk.
It looks like as of right now, 42 people have listened to this, and I guarantee they're all Minifans.
There's no question.
Show that got very high ratings.
That would honestly be
but
like,
also
I'm not
was
saying this, that would be like her doing a thing in a Catholic church and being like, in case you're wondering who Jesus Christ is. I mean, what, because, you get to the chorus here, Come on, Cynthia, let's go.
Controversial because Kirk Minihane has kind of a raunchy voice, and he would say things that were not a raunchy voice. He actually has quite a nice voice, but he uses raunchy words.
Hickory dickory dock!
Raunchy words like erectile dysfunction.
That's right. People loved him, except a few people. And one of the people who didn't like what Kirk Minihane was saying on WEEI in Boston on the radio was this guy, Bob Murchison. So anyway, I
Someone
was
ran
asked
for
to be on
Senate?
the Kirk Minihane show. Now,
She was the
Kirk
Democratic
Minihane show
nominee.
is a podcast, a successful podcast, and by successful I mean that it appears to have enough followers to generate advertisers and therefore make money and be a success in the old-fashioned business success.
That's a correct definition.
The
Thank you, Cynthia.
old-fashioned. Hold on. The old-fashioned idea of making money.
There's a supermarket down the street, Stop and Shop, and they make more money than they charge for things. So
They
turn
products
a
to
profit. And you can put things in bags, and they have apples and cereal and all kinds of things.
What is the new fashion idea of a successful business?
The government gives you a bunch of money, and you fail, and then you get more money again.
Who is she explaining this to? That was the question.
You know what she's explaining this to right now? Ned Snark. Us. Governed by Minifan and 617 report. The guy.
Successes. You can live off, of a business. So Kirk Minihane has a successful podcast. He has
there's a thing in my room. There's a thing.
Now.
There's a thing in my room. It's called a light. And when you switch it on, it's brighter. When you turn it off, it's darker.
I'm going to tap this cup. Tap, tap, tap.
SpaghettiOs are a snack that children like to have and sometimes have for dinner.
I'm about to bite into an apple.
I would like that.
And he asked me to be a guest. I thought, well, I have a podcast, and in order for my podcast to be successful, I also have to generate a number of followers. So even though there was a risk going on the Kirk Minihane show, because
is someone
the Kirk
sleeping
Minihane
in the
show
next room
is-
that she doesn't want to
Next
disturb?
room,
basically a podcast that,
on top of her? Well, what risk was there? Is this we're like pirates or something?
Yeah, you're gonna blow up her spot.
Oh, because I.
Well, she knows. She knows. Homie don't play.
Because homie.
That's right.
Occasionally, homie plays. There was a time once when homie played, but right now, homie don't play. That.
Homie don't play that.
He don't. I mean, I can't speak for him. But I know we don't. Homie, don't play
it's
that.
a
I may do an
exploration.
entire show as Homie, just in case you're wondering. Yeah, at some
be a
point down
fun
the
day.
line. Yes, I don't know what that means, but could happen. There better be a Homie don't play that drop in a prank call.
Oh, I think there will be.
Yes, go ahead. Why can't Cynthia do a prank
Gender
call?
and sexuality by
Maybe that's what this is.
White men
That's a good
between
point.
the age of 25 and 50.
Oh, what?
And
White men between 25 and 50 do
they
what?
have a
That's
lot
our
of
audience
fun, just swearing and making jokes with swears. And it's actually, I think, quite funny. But it's very
Well, she
raunchy.
does like
There's a
us.
lot of, talking about, fuck this and fuck that and fuck your mother and all this really, crude stuff.
Yeah.
But
Give the devil a
it's
due.
a success because Kirk Minihane is kind of a vulnerable guy. He's courageous in the sense that he talks about his own challenges and struggles with mental illness. So Kirk Minihane has a show. It's raunchy. He invited me to be as a guest. I agreed to be a guest. But I knew that Steve Robinson, who I like very much,
Nice.
Her and Steve have a
is
little
mischievous.
will they,
and,
won't they thing.
They do.
Thought
Jim and
that
Pam.
to protect the interview from possible editing and parody, I would record the interview myself and put it on my own podcast. So the day came for me to be a guest on the Kirk Minihane show.
Previously
We
on
recorded
here.
the show.
Like, we're going to get to the
Lots of
episode
fun.
or what?
I had really prepared for it, and I thought, did a pretty decent job trying to be funny and just to be a part of the show. The show
did a good
has
job.
characters. There's sort of a storyline. Like I said, it's based in somewhat reality, but a lot of it is just drama and there's all these cast of characters. and so many of the Twitter accounts are parody accounts, and Kirk Minihane just keeps it up. He produces this podcast every day. He has got a ton of fans. They're called Minifans. They listen. So I was a guest on the show.
What? We know that, Cynthia. We know.
To be a guest on the show.
It could have been summed up in one sentence for anyone that doesn't know. I was a guest on the Kirk Minihane show. Now let me explain to you what a fan is. A fan is someone that enjoys the show weekly.
It's unbelievable.
It says just right on the front page, I'm a lawyer and a journalist. So that's just for context. So I'm getting ready to be a guest on the Kirk Minihane show. And
Jesus
I get this
Christ.
email
Let
from
me
Bob
explain what a show
Murchison
is.
on
Oh, here we go. Okay, well, here we go.
that has, basically a warning about Kirk. Well, I can read it. It said, I'll read some of it. Hi,
girl.
Cynthia. Your name came up on the Kirk Minihane podcast this morning. As you may know, these guys are bad news. I
Bad
am
news?
Hold on. Murchison's using a little more.
These guys.
more lingo.
Hey, wait a second.
Hey.
Wait a second
Whoa,
here, Bob.
whoa.
That would seem to be slander.
Well, not only that, you can assume all you'd like if you want, but I never say I'm a guy.
Ooh, nor do I. Do I?
I don't think
I
so.
do.
I'm just-
guys is very gendered language.
We are, again,
That's a cis-normative approach to email writing.
I'm going to take a look over here at Homie the Snowman. And Homie the Snowman has no gender.
No.
So
Ain't no snow guy.
No, or girl. He's just a
No genitals at all.
no. Why is Bob? And I like that. Boy, Bob's like street talk with this.
These guys are bad news.
Let me tell you something. They might shuck and jive, but they are bad news.
this guy Joe Curtatone, upstanding mayor, but
Good
Kirk
man.
Minihane, bad news.
These are some smooth talking cats.
Bad news.
Bad news guys, shucking and jiving.
Bad news Geary.
I don't like being thrown in there.
I like bad news Geary.
Like this is the second, as I told Bill Wharton, I don't like being lumped into this mix.
Oh, we have to get to Mr. Wharton as well.
Yes.
That's true. We have a lot to
I
get
have
to
been
here.
following his crap for a couple of years and worked hard to circulate his raw content to sponsors. He was ultimately removed from his morning drive show in Boston. As you know, Barstool Sports picked him up to do a more, quote, unfiltered show. And he goes on, since he's arrived at Barstool, he's ramped up the transphobic and misogynistic stuff.
Fucking lying piece of shit.
You're a fucking
Goes on from
asshole,
there
man.
and
Hold on.
attaches
Fuck you, man. Honestly. I understand I'm bad news. I get that.
You are bad news.
But ramped up in what form or fashion is that possibly happen? God, I hate this asshole. And everyone's like, not everyone. Most people in grade, people are like, why do you fixate on this? Because of shit like this. That's why.
Yeah.
He's just fucking lying.
We've rarely talked about it, and it's in a pretty open-minded way.
Honestly, he is such a danger to the trans transgender community with his lies.
He really is.
I mean, he's poison.
Makes them all look like assholes.
And if he was like Gabe, if I was Gabe's son, I'd be so embarrassed that this asshole was my dad. This trans-hating human being.
And think about what he is. Think about who he's emailing this to. Someone who was just mentioned on this show.
Right. Yeah, it makes you wonder. Right? That's why, what a fucking asshole. Seriously, what a fucking asshole.
Also, what he's doing is making the real hardships it's trivializing the real hardships that they go through.
Yes, of course.
He doesn't care about that.
No,
obviously.
you're exactly right. Yeah. We talk about, unlike him, we talk about that. And he doesn't, this is when I say to people, and people are like, oh, you get way too caught up, and people joke about it. That's not a big deal. I understand why it's funny. But like, this is what I mean when somebody wakes up and is like, I'm going to ruin your fucking life. This is a side character, Cynthia Dill. Like Steve just said, I mentioned her name.
She was on once for 5 minutes. Yeah.
I mentioned her name, and Bob calls and gives. What do you think he's doing for real stuff? What do you think? And these are lies.
Right.
These are just lies. I mean, we could tell lies about Bob, I guess, right? I'm happy to do it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, his truth is worse than any lies we can make up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is an evil, evil human being. And if I was Gabe Murchison or John Murchison or Allison Murchison, I'd be ashamed that this man was in my life and I'd have him leave. That's his wife, Allison, his son, John, I think, right? And his son, Gabe, who I called yesterday and left a message, and he hasn't got back to me because I wanted to have a conversation with him. He's a grown man. He's
He's an advocate. I think it's fair to ask him, hey, do you think this kind of behavior is benefiting the trans community?
I'd have him on as a guest, and I'd be happy to have a real conversation with him. He won't with me because they are the Murchisons, I guess, are just they're not interested in back and forth. They want their thing to be fact. That's it. And that's shameful. Now, of course, Cynthia can make the whole thing up, but because she's also crazy. But let's put an asterisk next to it. But I don't think she is. Do you?
That she's crazy?
No. We agreed that she's crazy.
Oh.
I'm saying, do you think she's making this up? Because I don't.
No.
I've dealt with this man enough to know that that's not happening. No. Now, so when assholes like Bill Wharton, do we still have his number?
I think so.
Do you have it or no? I don't know if I have it. I think I got rid of it. I got my new phone. I lost it because I didn't give it I didn't put his name. Yeah.
Yeah, then I might not have it.
What the fuck would that have to do with me getting a new phone? Does it affect all your contacts?
No.
Yeah, I might not have it.
I think you read the number out to me.
You did. Yeah, you did.
I got you. So you called him yesterday.
I did.
You got him on the phone.
I did.
At
long last.
What did he have to say?
So it was weird because usually there's two different women that answer the phone.
I've dealt with them both, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this time,
they're usually very pleasant, by the way.
One of them is always very nice. One of them not so much.
Okay.
But a gentleman answered, I believe, and he asked me my name, and I said Mike, and he said, "What's your last name?" And I said,
Hunt.
Why? I should have said. I said why? Well, I'm in serious mode now.
Oh yeah, right, sure, I understand.
So I said why? He says, just so I can write it down. I said, why are you writing it down? He says, well, so I can slide it to Bill.
So Mike doesn't sound suspicious at all. Why do you want my name? Why do you want my name?
What's going on? Did you give me your name or no?
I said, just tell him. It's Mike Geary. He goes, can you spell it? I was like, just say it. What's going on here? He goes, just give it to me so I can write it down. I said, all right. So I spelled it.
And what's your social security number?
I mean, really, Jesus.
I was like, okay, whatever. But I expect to get his voicemail.
You got the real deal, huh?
Got the real guy. I hear hello, and I was taken aback. And I said, hi, Bill.
Hold on. I said, hi, hey. Oh, no, did Danielle say that time? Oh, wow.
Hey, wow.
Oh, hey. Yeah. Hey, wow. I got you on the phone.
I said,
oh, okay, wow.
I like that, Danielle.
I said, hi, Bill. I've been trying to get through to you for the last few days, and I've either been redirected or left on hold. There might be something wrong with you guys' phone lines. You should look into that, maybe. But I've been looking to alert you to some suspicious behavior about your board member, Bob Murchison.
Oh, you're a bad boy. You're a very bad boy.
That's right. And he said, listen, we've gotten so many calls about this the last few days that it's impossible to answer them all.
I believe that.
So good job, Minifans.
Minifans, you're the best. I should have said at the top of every show, you're the best in the world. You are the best fans in the world. Others may disagree. I don't care. You guys are the greatest. And when you hear stuff like this, this is when I say it's a war. It's a war. I mean, it's a war.
Yes.
That's
and
it.
I would say keep it going until we hear otherwise.
I was told yesterday, listen, we're not backing down. If they're not backing down, we're not backing down.
I was
told that from the very top. So
there are other people we can call other than the common school. All the business partners need to hear this message.
Yes, and do it respectfully.
Of course.
Respectfully. Like it sounds like Mike was doing.
Which I feel like I was.
Although Mike was berating the poor, person on the phone. But
why do you want my name?
Hey, listen, Toots, just patch me through, all right?
Blind Mike, okay?
So, he said he's heard a lot of calls about this.
Sure.
So I said, all right, well, do you guys condone the behavior you've been hearing about, cyber stalking and harassment and all this sort of stuff? I go, I've heard a lot about it, and it's kind of troubling to me, especially if I know anyone that's sending their kid to this school. And he said,
it really does trouble you for kids that go in that school. I know that personally it affects you. Sure.
It troubles me very much.
I understand. You're troubled.
So he said, listen, Bob Murchison doesn't do any of that stuff. Kirk Minihane is lying. He spins and all that. And I kind of interrupted him and said, well, actually, it kind of affects me personally. I've been a part of some of these emails that he sent out. And he said, I'm not going to answer any more about this. And he hung up on me.
That's exactly what you expect. Inflexibility, and they think it's going to go away. That's the thing. It's not. Yeah, they're just total pussies, and it's not going to go away. But that is infuriating.
But I left another message to let him know that, in fact, I know a lot. I said even people at Entercom would probably corroborate this story. I said, I don't know everything that Kirk Minihane has dealt with, but I know what a lot of people have dealt with. And if you'd like to, I realize you've been getting a lot of calls, but I'm trying to be as respectful as I can, and I can give you a list of names of people you can talk to.
Let's call the Commonwealth School right now.
All right.
Let's give him a call. We'll go back to Cynthia in a second. We'll go to Commonwealth School because I think Cynthia's going to just kind of ramble on here.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Why?
I
Who gave you that idea?
The things that people don't know are much worse than the things that people know about the story. That's including, things that only I know. I mean, it's just.
I was going to say there's plenty that I don't know.
Just much worse, but that's it's fine. I have no problem. I mean, I'm happy to be. I talked to Jerry yesterday, and Jerry was like, "I'm so jealous that you guys were able." And I get it. Like we have this forum where, and thank God for Dave Portnoy and Erica Nardini, honestly, who have our backs completely. I can't when people say, because I think Dave and I had an issue about a few months ago, but I think he understands now, and I know Erica does.
Yes,
what we're dealing with. So give them, tweet at Erica as well, because she's been unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable during this process.
It must feel great for you after what you went through with Entercom.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, it's great. It hasn't turned into a pumpkin yet. It hasn't. Things take time. 100%.
That's true. Yes,
obviously.
Look at all the references you've got.
That's all I got.
Ready
at
a moment's notice.
Go ahead. Let's call. Billy Wharton? Wharton is a private school name, so I get caught up sometimes. I want to call it the Wharton School.
Headmaster.
Headmaster. Isn't that slavery?
That's what Steve was when he was 15.
Isn't that slavery?
Called him the
no?
headmaster.
When you say Steve, master.
Hello, you've almost reached Bill Wharton.
He loves that.
Come to
it's funny.
It's a funny line.
That is a funny line.
Jesus,
wow, you've almost reached him.
I'm up in this chair.
Put
this thing back up.
Did you break the chair?
All right, we're good. All right, let's get back to Cynthia.
Yeah, I'm curious what the rest of this email says.
The email.
Much.
Several
it's like you're talking to her.
audio
It's
files
scary there.
that contain segments of the Kirk Minihane show, and then he also transcribed the audio files and provided.
Well, that's nice of him, I got to say.
That is psychotic behavior.
That's one way to look at it.
Quite a research project to get this to me. So, as I said, I'm a lawyer and a journalist. So my first thought is always when someone just sends me a lot of information is, what is the motivation behind this?
It's a good question.
What would be the purpose for Bob Murchison to send? My name comes up on the Kirk Minihane show as
he's
I'm
an asshole?
going to be a guest, and so he sends me all this stuff, and so I go on the Kirk Minihane show, as I said, and do, I think, a pretty decent job. Get my own social media statistics increased pretty substantially just as a result of being connected with Kirk Minihane show. Like, I know a lot of the new followers are fake parody accounts, but
they're real people.
In terms of just statistics, if you
cut them, they
judge it by the numbers. At least in the business sense, my relationship so far with Kirk Minihane has been beneficial.
You guys have a business relationship? I didn't know.
Yes, we're all in the Cynthia Dill business.
Bob Murchison made his money in the market. He apparently worked for Fidelity and did wealth management or some other investment-based business and made so much money that he now has the luxury of spending most days listening to the Kirk Minihane show. He apparently is hooked. He can't stop listening to it. So I
think Cynthia's on our
wonder,
side.
Well, that's of course, Mike.
What's going on with him? But
What do you
what
think
he wants
how do the
to
enemy
do,
how does the enemy do
an
it?
altruistic motive of his is he wants to change the economic
Pope was after her.
speech. So what he's trying to do is he uses his money and his social capital to try to silence Kirk Minihane. He did that when Kirk Minihane was on EEI. Bob Murchison apparently ran a campaign to get him shut down. He communicated with sponsors of the radio show that Minihane was a host of, and sort of provided the sponsors with the kind of raw.
Now let me explain to you what a sponsor is.
I mean, you just got to know who Robbie. You got to know who's listening. You got to know who's listening.
No longer affiliate or not feel good about their relationship with Kirk Minihane, and I think it's fair to say that it led to Kirk Minihane being taken off the air. Now, that I think that's just the way it works. That's fair game. It was a commercial enterprise. Kirk Minihane worked for another station. They took him off the air. Now,
actually, you know what? She's actually right. I mean, Entercom are a bunch of pussies. She's right. No problem with that.
And he too has to use the market to be successful. And the bottom line is there's a real market for the kind of show that Minihane is providing. I have several family members who love it. And
this is true.
So then the question becomes,
is that true? The Dill families are big fans?
Hate speech. Do I need to feel bad about being associated with the Kirk Minihane show?
I would, frankly.
Is it because they're promoting a white supremacist ideology that's misogynistic?
Hold on. Time out. What did she just say?
Bob Murchison? Or is it funny?
Did you say according to Bob Murchison? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought she was going off script there for a second.
Promoting a white supremacist ideology.
He says that?
Is it, in fact, like hate speech? Do I need to feel bad about being associated with the Kirk Minihane show? Is it because they're promoting a white supremacist ideology that's misogynistic and transphobic, as according to Bob Murchison?
Right. Okay, that's fine.
Or is it funny?
Hold on. This white supremacist thing from Murchison.
It's a new one.
New angle.
Yeah.
Never heard that.
I mean, this is when you are.
The other thing is asterisks. Did he write that in the email, or is this
good question?
Cynthia's saying that.
Good question, because I mean that's definitely a late in the game Hail Mary. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
White supremacist. It's an interesting angle. I never really considered it.
It is interesting.
I mean, they're all white. I don't know.
Yeah, like the Ernest Owens discussion we had was bordered on white supremacy.
White supremacist. We had okay. That's a new one. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't feel like we are. But
you shave that head a lot.
Yeah, it's true. Any tattoos? I don't think. But, okay, Jesus. I mean, how does one even respond? How does one even respond to that charge?
I think you just laugh at that one.
Yeah, other than I'm not a racist, which is the worst card to play.
Right.
I mean, I have black friends.
Whoa.
I do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that at all.
Jesus, let me hear this.
Even if it's not funny, is it something that I want shut down? And I've done a lot of thought. I've really thought a lot about it, and I've listened to a lot of the Kirk, more actually than I care to, of the Kirk Minihane show.
Hold on. So she's really considering whether or not the show should be shut down? Like she's giving it a lot of thought?
She's giving a lot of thought.
To what?
She's just
we should be shut down.
Weighing two sides, the Murchison side and the Minihane side.
You got to give her. She's listening to more than she'd care to.
I don't blame her. I do more than I care to. Well, why don't you just not listen to the podcast?
That's not an option.
Right? Like everybody who listens to it really, really, really likes it. That I know. Like radio shows you kind of listen to, whatever. If you're tuning into a podcast every day, you really like it.
Yes.
That's not...
I would agree with that.
So what are we... Then move on. They like it. You don't like it. Go find something else to listen to.
Right.
Now, here's the problem. She's lying. Bob's lying. They both love it. They love this podcast.
Well, she might say she likes it eventually.
Well, she's more than she'd care to, she said.
More than she'd care to, yeah.
Well, maybe it's consuming her life.
Like all the erectile dysfunction.
It's true.
Maybe she's having trouble keeping up with her busy caseload.
That's why I don't know. Maybe the whole Dill family, Frank and Alan and Judy Dill, all love the show. Maybe she's sick of hearing from the family members.
Right.
Why did you confirm that? You said, I know that's true.
Some of her relatives reached out to me.
Who?
Some of her nieces and nephews.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
all the Dills.
Maybe not nieces, more nephews.
Right. Well, thank you.
Or cousins. I don't know. People were like,
all right,
crazy
Steve, just play the sound. Jesus Christ. Is that complicated?
Come on my podcast. He said no. He hasn't. He's asked that communications at one point be taken off the record.
Oh, Bob.
And
so she asked Bob to come on the podcast. He said no. And Bob's rule is...
I asked Bob Murchison if he would come on my podcast? He said no. He hasn't. He's asked that communications at one point be taken off the record.
That's a fair request. Yeah, I mean, he's happy to, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
I find that a little interesting.
Yeah,
it's not the word for it, but okay.
I would have liked, what I want to know about Bob Murchison is
how to fucking pronounce his
what's
name.
motivating him. Why is he so upset that Kirk Minihane has this show? And I can't help but think that maybe he's coping with his own feelings about gender and exploring.
Hold on, pause. Pause, and let's get started.
That is interesting.
Now listen to my favorite podcast with Cynthia Dill.
That's an interesting take, Cynthia.
It's one. I would just say this. It's one I've heard espoused.
Really?
I'm not claiming who I've heard it from or whoever, but it's certainly one that I've considered, thought about, and have heard several people, if not dozens, espouse the same theory. In fact, theory of this. And how far into this are we? I mean, Cynthia bored us for
10 minutes and 20 seconds.
We're 10 minutes and 20 seconds into it. Wow. How long is a podcast?
Out of 13 minutes?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Burying the lead.
I will say this. I'm glad we stuck around.
Yes.
Go ahead.
There's something that is a little bit unusual for him to be
hold on.
at it.
Can you pause? I forgot what was saying. Can you drop back like 30 seconds? Thanks.
Minihane has this show. And
yeah,
I
thank
can't
you.
help but think that maybe he's coping with his own feelings about gender and exploring sexuality. I mean, it just seems like there's something that is a little bit unusual for him to be still at it, listening and providing all this.
Protesting too much, you might say.
Steve, do we have the ability? I forget. Do we have the ability with this stuff to just clip certain parts and be able to play it later, short parts, like the last, say, 30 seconds of this podcast we just heard? Like in the future, just be able to clip that little part from Cynthia and play it in the future. Just like we feel like playing it. We have that. We have that capability. Okay, I was just wondering. So, go ahead. Thanks.
And I would say, this just goes for anyone listening. I don't want to make an official statement for the Kirk Minihane show, but just
thank you.
Be who you are. You know what I mean? Don't stop.
Absolutely.
Stop worrying about what other people do. Hey, whatever you want to do with your time is cool, whether it's Bob Murchison or anyone.
I'd also like to
be who you are, man.
That's not bad news. That's good news.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good news here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Do I want any? No, of course not.
I'd also like to remind people that the person promulgating this theory is a former Democratic Senate nominee and a civil rights attorney, a very liberal person.
It's a good point.
Someone who is down with the causes.
As, by the way, we are.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's important to note, as I always do, I was in California when Prop 8 was in 2000, what was that, 4, 3?
Well, gay marriage has nothing to do with this issue.
I'm just saying I am a gay icon.
Yes.
Like, I have fought for gay rights for years.
I personally, and this is Blind Mike speaking, I personally think if Bob wants to transition or anything, I think he should do. I totally support him.
Don't really need to dive too deep into the issue. I think we've been able to dance around it.
Right.
Actually saying it. It's more entertaining, I think, that way. But boy,
all right,
go Mike with a sledgehammer there. But by the way, I agree. Okay. If you feel the same, if you came to me and said, "Hey,"
I support anyone that would want.
If you came to me and you said, "Hey, listen, I have been sort of living this secret. It's been eating at me. I'm going to live life as a woman." I'd say, "Fantastic." Well, Mike, does it make you happy?
Absolutely.
What the hell am I going to do? None of my business.
Exactly.
It's literally none of my business. It couldn't be any less of my business. But I'd be happy for you or Steve or me or Cynthia, whomever. I don't care. Whoever, Jerry. Yeah. Be fine. Today's the day. I'm living in a lie for 58 years.
That'd be great.
It'd be great. It'd be incredible. It'd be incredible.
We would support him.
Of course. That I could say we would definitely support him. Go ahead.
The Kirk Minihane show. And I think it's just sort of ironic that what Kirk Minihane needs to have a voice, what Kirk Minihane wants is a voice, right? He wants to be a success. He wants to be broadcast. He wants to be out in the airwaves. And in order to do so, he needs this following. So he's saying all these things and people like it. And the more people that go to his podcast increases his numbers. So then he gets advertisers. So then he has
we're doing this again.
Revenue that he can pay staff.
And here's the way revenue works.
Build the infrastructure of a new studio and just sort of improve the quality of his product.
Will she be at the rally?
Offer more diverse range of things and just sort of build a business in the American
I think she should give a speech at the rally.
And so
it could be that we've already listened to the most important point of the podcast.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Has already made his money.
We're so far along line, though. Let's close it. I mean, we got to finish
regulate
it.
what is said and
Are we
what is
worried
not
we're going to
said.
hamper her downloads?
I think we're going to help her.
don't know if I find either right or wrong, but I come down on the side of Kirk Minihane. I just feel
Cynthia.
Done.
The
She's
ideology.
In. We're good. She's part of the family now. Again, we may be getting played, but once you do that, you publicly do that. Now her life is maybe over. Well,
I don't know if she realizes. If Murchison really cut off communication with her, told her that everything's off the record now, and now she does this, she probably won't work again.
She'll have no bigger ally than this show if that happens.
That's true.
We've got her
That's
back
right.
1,000%.
Sit in this chair.
Tweet it out, Cynthia. She's team Minihane. I apologize. I was wrong.
All right.
I was wrong. Either that or she's the greatest double agent ever.
Smugsy coming through.
Smugsy, yes. Smugsy did a good job. She did a good job. And she threw out some speculation that was worth the price of admission.
Very
That's what I would
interesting.
say.
Interesting
Yes.
speculation.
On a related note, I think we might have a found Getromina.
You think Cynthia?
No. I'm just saying. On an unrelated note.
What's happening? What just happened?
He's just a fucking idiot. He's so happy. He's just a good butt. What are you talking about? I know what you're talking about. Why would you choose that moment to say that? What goes on in the head of yours? How'd you come up with that right there? I'm not mad. I'm just curious.
I thought it was interesting.
Who? Okay.
I was
gotcha. Okay. It's private. This person, I'm guessing, is not one. Okay. Getromina we found.
Yes.
Okay.
Do we have sound of that?
No.
Then why are you even bringing that up, Steve? What are you doing?
So I was thinking we could have Cynthia do it.
So you're saying it's actually Cynthia?
Yeah.
But then
I
you
was
said
thinking,
no.
I was just thinking.
Did that just happen? Or
I'm
no?
very confused.
We were just got done playing her audio, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, we could have her do Getromina."
That's what I thought you.
But you said an unrelated note. Are you being sarcastic?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
the old Robinson sarcasm. The old magazine rack
this goes back to
sarcasm.
what you were asking before. I don't know. I just don't
Could be
know.
the funniest man alive, honestly. I have no idea. But he's fascinating, I'll say that. I gotta give Cynthia a big A.
Absolutely.
Tremendous job.
Well, A-.
Well, that's true. That's a good point, yeah.
Took a little long to get there.
Okay, but for courage, a big A.
Yes.
Featherston, Dill, these people have guts.
Yeah, and if I may explain what you just gave as a grade, which is on a letter
thank you.
system.
Yes.
And that is A, B, C, D, and we skip E and go to F for failing.
It's more of an educational thing as well. It's helping. Maybe it's for younger kids. I don't know. Who knows? So, all right. So I think we did it all today. Are we missing anything? Anything you want? Any sound you want to see before we wrap things up?
Did you see the Ambra Gutierrez? Oh no, sorry, not that. The Kelly Bachman audio. She's a young stand-up comedian out in California, and she was doing
just Mike's neck.
Going after my guy.
Yeah, she's doing an open mic thing, and Harvey Weinstein is in the audience.
I saw this. What was he doing there?
It's hanging, baby.
Jerry and I.
Hey, come on! Harvey still has a
Jerry
life.
and I were actually talking about this yesterday. So he's reading the Roman Farrow book as well. I read it, and it is great. Sorry, Steve. I want people to buy it. It's a great book.
Don't buy it.
Buy it. It's a
Don't
great
buy
book. Why?
Because he won't come on the show.
Okay.
Don't buy it.
Should I not buy Bruce Springsteen's next record?
I got some Bruce Springsteen audio too.
So it says the 45-year-old buys next record. It's a record.
The vinyl. You get a better sound from the vinyl.
I mean, I don't think Bruce is coming on here, right?
No.
No.
I'm going to go see that Western Stars movie this weekend, regardless.
I do have some audio though. Him and the president getting into it.
Well, I saw Trump was critical of Bruce.
Yes.
I'm not a fan of that. If he wants
Springsteen,
if he wants my New Hampshire endorsement, he better shut his fucking mouth. That's what I would say.
And I didn't need Beyonce and Jay-Z. And I didn't need little Bruce Springsteen. And
why did you do that? Little Bruce Springsteen.
Need to have all that help. He doesn't need that. And so he's going back to 2016. This is now 2019. Are you surprised that he's trash talking you after all this time?
Not really. Yeah. Anything's possible.
I know. I mean, a lot of people are very concerned about the direction.
Lay off.
It's frightening. We're living in a frightening time. The stewardship of the nation has been thrown away to somebody who doesn't have a clue as to what that means. Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, we have somebody who I feel doesn't have a grasp of the deep meaning of what it means to be an American.
Is that his real voice? Does he?
Yes. He's Bruce Springsteen.
He hasn't put anything on a little bit there?
No.
Okay.
What do you think he talks like?
Seems like it would be difficult to talk like that all day.
It's hard. I don't think he's had an easy life. Gayle King with a hard-hitting interview, by the way.
It seemed like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, Bruce can say whatever he wants. He's full pass. He can. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, short of playing at like a Murchison wedding or something.
I was going to say, what if he was a big Murchison
That'd
guy?
be a problem.
Yeah.
I'd maneuver my way around it somehow.
You'd try to go.
Yes. It would be. I would. It'd be great. But I mean, he's 70. He's Bruce Springsteen. He's 70 years old. It's like this thing. Did we talk about this with Scorsese and Coppola?
No,
shitting all over the Marvel movies.
Yeah. Oh, I know the story, but we didn't talk about it.
Total free pass. They're old guys. They fucking have directed between the two of them, The Two Godfathers, Apocalypse Now, Raging Bull, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas.
Well, I don't even think I disagree with Coppola. What did he?
Well, Coppola said they're garbage. These movies, basically.
I mean, he's kind of right.
But I don't know. I don't think that's. I don't even think
I mean,
that's
people
true.
want to see. I have no problem with it.
That's true. I think there were some good Marvel. Like I think the one with Robert Redford, that Captain America.
But I thought his point was that it was essentially the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, I think
which I agree with that.
His point is that they become amusement park rides.
Yeah,
and he's right.
Yeah,
and he's right. And,
I had no problem with that.
And Scorsese said they're not really films, but so like, and the Marvel people get mad. It's like,
I mean, that's a little pretentious. It's like that.
Of course it is.
If you want to see them,
they're old pretentious filmmakers.
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's, the only thing I'd say to Scorsese is if you don't think directing a $150 million budget movie with DiCaprio is, I mean, what do you think that is? It's not an art film.
I mean, Goodfellas and then Casino.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And, I mean, you're doing a $200 million movie for Netflix.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Point is, it's like, but these guys have earned. They can see. You tell me that Martin Scorsese can't weigh in on movies,
right?
Francis Ford Coppola, directed The fucking Godfather. I mean, I
think the thing now. If you say anything people don't like, it doesn't matter what your position is. It doesn't matter what your ranking is.
Right.
It's just, well, we don't like it, so shut the fuck up.
We're also in this thing where, like these filmmakers, I think the thing is these young filmmakers who even make the Marvel movies are so influenced by those guys that they get mad when these guys shit on them.
Right.
So it's
they wanted to be accepted by those guys,
right.
and they're not.
Martin Scorsese, Francis Ford Coppola's 80 years old. He's not going to go see the Avengers and like it. No. It's just not going to happen.
No.
So let me hear this comedian.
I'm feeling a little tense. Anybody else? Yeah. I'm a comic. And it's our job to name the elephant in the room. Do we know what that is? Yeah, it's a Freddy Krueger in the room, if you will. I didn't know that we have to bring our own maze and rape whistles to Actors Hour. No?
They're booing her?
No? Oh, shut up. Yeah. This kills
they might have no idea
therapy for
what
rape
she's talking about.
survivors. They love it. Yeah.
Why does she just say it?
I don't know.
Why don't you say, hey, Harvey Weinstein's here. He's a fucking serial rapist.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, I'm guessing she discovered moments before she went on stage.
It also sounds like it's
some people there didn't know it was very small.
Sounds like a small crowd.
Yeah,
it almost sounds like an open mic.
It does.
So it's like to shit on this girl for not being a great stand-up is probably
Right.
not really fair.
I give her credit.
Yeah.
I mean, what is Weinstein doing at these things? It's so weird. That's what I was saying. We're talking to Jerry yesterday. It's strange that Weinstein is, if you read this book, it is incredible. Incredible how this guy's evil and ruining people's lives. And like Weinstein's out, had a nice dinner probably. He's probably dating. Like it's just so weird.
He should be doing like what Kevin Spacey's doing. Kevin Spacey's just like falling.
No, he should be doing what like
Cosby,
what Zarniev is doing. For the rest of his life
rotting
in jail.
Yeah,
it's and what's her face went to jail for 2 weeks for some college admissions thing. Phyllis Lee Hoffman.
The other what's her name might do
She like 9 months. You're saying,
yeah.
Which is fine. They broke the law. Whatever. This guy raped women, pressured women, humiliated women, bullied women, followed them around, and he's not going to do a day in jail?
I'm guessing was also involved in other criminal conspiracies.
For sure.
Not just sex crimes.
I mean,
I would think.
It's not, it's hideous. I mean, just hideous. And I don't know. So, yeah. So, anything else? I hate to end on a Weinstein note.
Yeah, I have been raped, surprisingly, by no one in this room, but I've never gotten to confront those guys, so just a general fuck you to whoever Yes, girl!
Oh, good for her. I like that. Not hilarious, but that's okay. What's she supposed to do? I mean, I know Mike wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do what?
If you had Weinstein there, you're not going to get into that.
Get into what?
Just his past like that, I'm saying.
I don't know what you're referring to.
I mean, I'm talking about like the English Patient.
Well, no, we probably wouldn't talk about that.
No, you talk.
Although it made a lot of money.
Yeah.
Not my favorite movie.
More Pulp Fiction stuff.
And that's what I'd like to get into. Yeah.
Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Sure, I get that. Yeah, I understand.
Tarantino, what a mind that is.
You just take a couple of years off just to refresh? You're going to get back in the business soon? You missed.
I haven't seen much from you lately.
I want to remember. Somebody will tweet at us. What name did we come up with for that podcast? We had a good name for it.
I thought it was something like...
I like No Apologies Necessary.
But we came up with something like, what were you doing? Like, what,
yeah,
what were you wearing?
What have you been doing?
Something will have that. No, somebody will. Yeah, maybe. Somebody will tweet it.
Yeah, someone will know.
What a show. Jesus Christ.
Well, we've also...
Go ahead.
Mike asked me to pull some Intercom podcasts. I get a little Scallon Pals, You Better You Bet.
Sure. We haven't heard You Better You Bet lately.
We've also got a little bit of Bad Radio and Linda Mark's new hit
we have Linda
single.
Mark's new song.
Yeah.
Jesus, we have a lot.
I didn't know we would get to when I said the radio.com stuff. I didn't know we'd have so much to get to today.
Well, it's every day, Mike. Yeah. Every day. You think we're not going to have much, and here we are.
We've also got Mike Portnoy yesterday on the Cousin Show took a dump on me.
Oh, let me hear that.
The other thing I want to say, Minihane's number one guy, Steve Robinson, the only one that got yelled at in the court. The court officer yelled at him the minute he walked in. By the way, he looked like he had just come from the prisoner's dock and then been released. The court, take your hat off.
It is true. Why did you look like such a slob?
Because we've just been spending the whole day working, and we're driving up. I had a bunch of Wendy's, so I had like a little Wendy's sweat going on.
What the fuck are you talking about? You couldn't put on a nice shirt. You were working here.
I wore my Davy Mouse shirt. I was in theme. I was in costume.
What is a Wendy's sweat?
I ate a bunch of Wendy's. I was a little sweaty. But it's true. Did you see any of the local news coverage?
No, I didn't see it.
There's you in your fucking suit, looking great.
Thank you.
Dead serious, staring straight ahead. And then there's me behind you with my hair's all fucking messy and greasy and just like staring cross-eyed.
I just to my lawyer, I'm like, this is Steve Robinson. And he was like, oh, all right, well, it's not what I expected.
It's impressive.
I mean, it's the Barstool lawyer. He should be expecting that.
No, my personal attorney.
Oh, okay.
Yes, come on. I was full representation, Mike.
My mistake.
Yeah, I mean, you saw my legal
team. He's got a better
right?
legal team than OJ.
That's true. A great team. I stand by this all the way.
Everybody turns around. What is this idiot that walked in and has his hat on?
Yeah, that's not a good look.
Sure enough, it was Minihane Steve Robinson. So he did a good job. But it was interesting, and the only other thing I can think of is I wonder what the judge was thinking. Is this what she signed up for, to be a judge, to have to listen to this kind of nonsense?
Oh, shit. He's Mike right about that. I mean, Jesus. Cousin Mike is right about that.
Yeah.
Let me hear a little bit of how bad is Scallon Pals?
Oh, it's awful.
Yeah, who are you talking about, Saka?
Okay, by the way,
welcome back to Scallon Pals here.
I have heard nothing about these shows.
See, I forgot. The only reason I thought of it is because you mentioned it. You said, hey, have we heard about the radio.com shows the other day? So I thought to mention it to Steve yesterday. But I haven't heard anything about it.
Home and Home might have already gone tits up. I was looking for the audio and couldn't find anything.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus
maybe
Christ.
the feed just wasn't loading yesterday or something, but I couldn't find it.
Jesus. Let me hear this.
All right, welcome back to Scallon Pals here on the radio.com Sports Digital Network. Brian Scalabrine, Steve Cerruti, and just another guy we got hanging out with us here is Rick Bucher, our radio.com NBA insider. Rick, you kind of teased us with a surprise team in the East. I want to get to that in 1 second, but I don't know if you just heard, Scal and I were having this kind of interesting conversation about, I asked him who Jason Tatum was, because after his first season with the Celtics, I mean, you know,
Asked him who Jason Tatum was?
You weren't putting him on this pedestal, but there were guys in the league and people around the NBA, and especially fans, that got overhyped about this guy, saying he's a future star, like the Sixers made such a big mistake, which they still did, essentially trading up, but it seemed like we got a little bit ahead of ourselves with Tatum. Do you think, who is he? What's his ceiling? Who can he be? Because Scal pointed out, Scal, why don't you start and tell us?
Maybe the longest question ever not
I'm not even listening to it.
A lot of people thought he's like Kevin Durant. I think he's like a version of Pierce, but
taking notes from you, by the way.
That's right.
He nothing prepared and he just said that. You explain.
I think every time he has the ball, he's looking to go off and looking to score. But
this is exactly what I thought the show was going to be. Just like,
looking to get into
I can't. The Scalabrine half-assed, not even paying attention.
Yeah, he's Skyping from home.
Yeah, you know that this boring sporto loser asshole host who doesn't have a thought in his head.
So who are the pals? Because pals would imply multiple. There's just the one other guy.
Yeah, you heard him at the beginning. They rotate through. There's somebody who actually runs the show, and Scal is just like there, and he's the name.
Yeah, okay. I mean, who can beat that?
Scal and Pal.
Yeah, Scal and Pal
is really what it is.
Right.
All right. Well, I mean, there's more interesting shows in the radio.com
Let me hear.
You better, you bets.
All right, guys.
Let's run through the rest of the card here while we have some time here. We'll get through the whole thing over the course of the show. Okay. What do you think about that Jets-Jaguars game? He kind of said exactly what I thought. This number's
did you hear Shirley Leung on WGBH?
Get the fuck out
of shit, I just retweeted
the Jets are going to win the game outright.
Oops, sorry. My mistake. It was a mistake.
I
unretweeted it, yeah.
How do you accidentally retweet something?
I was looking
you
at
have to go through a couple steps.
Yeah, it was a mistake.
That'll be the biggest letdown for him, because he's going to see the notification Kirk Minihane retweeted you.
Oh, really?
And he's going to search your feed looking for it and wondering what the fuck happened.
There is, as you retweeted, but I didn't retweet it. Okay, it's gone. Thank God, Jesus Christ. But I'm sure he saw it in that 1 second, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Or he probably has his notifications on his phone, so he gets a notification saying, Kirk Minihane retweeted you.
One of these parody accounts tweeted, sorry, Mike, one of these parody accounts tweeted at me and said that Chris Curtis said on the Greg Hill show today that you and I handle all the parody accounts.
No, someone
he made a
messaged
vague reference.
Is that not
to
true?
It, I guess.
Yeah, he made a reference to somebody creating parody accounts to make themselves look bigger than they are.
You talking about me?
No, he just made a reference talking about
It could
Antonio
have been
Brown.
construed that way, that he was taking a stab at you.
No, it seems so vague.
Because he better keep his bitch mouth shut. That's what I would say. He knows better. That little
You think
dog.
he's still listening to every episode?
Yes, that dog knows that if he opens his mouth, I'll ruin his life.
Okay.
That's all.
That seems fair.
Not a threat. I'm not trying to threaten him, but,
Right.
that asshole better keep his fucking mouth shut. I mean,
Interesting.
Jerry hates him more than I do now, by the way.
Really?
Yes, much worse.
He was Team Curtis for a while.
He was, but he's learned things, and that's what you learn. People are snakes. Total fucking snakes. That's life. Yeah.
Good weekend.
I haven't talked to anybody at EI in weeks, including Mutt. Unfortunately, I had to break ties with him, too.
You'll be back.
No, I don't. I think if you work there, I think it's just better for me not to talk to you.
No loyalty!
I don't think it's fair to them or me, honestly. So on we go, and good luck to Mutt, and I'm sure he'll be a huge success like he's always been in radio.
Why do you have to say that?
Oh, he has. I mean,
He's doing fine.
Oh, yeah, great. That was a night show on the shittiest station in America. Oh, yeah, a lot of ratings bragging from those guys this week either, by the way.
That's odd.
Strange. The numbers I saw.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, weird.
Oh, really?
I don't know what happened.
That is weird.
But yeah, they're assholes. Anything else? Oh, Linda Marks.
I got some Linda Marks, and we make fun of a lot of left wing radio. I've got Pastor Rick Wiles. I think you might have a fun.
Is there a lot of left wing radio?
No, left wing audio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like left wing nut job.
Let's just play Linda Marks. Get the fuck out of here. Rick Wiles. We'll get to him next week. Wait a minute. Is it a new song?
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me
Wait a second.
Hold on. It sounds familiar to me.
Can we play this again at the same time as...
We don't want to get her in... I guess you can plagiarize yourself.
This is a totally new song.
What's the title?
I think it's called Lighthouse or Prayers.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. I don't want to...
Lighthouse.
Who needs a lighthouse?
I want to get this right. I don't want to. I know she's listening.
Her and Kevin Cullen, I saw, were tweeting last night again.
Yes.
Send him a free copy of the song.
You helpfully retweeted that.
I did, yes. Well, I'm happy to help her out.
Encouraging her.
Yeah. Well, have you heard this song yet, Steve?
I have.
Is it good?
Yes.
Is it Heroes good?
It
sounds exactly Heroes. Yes, it
thematically different.
Oh, okay.
What's her handle?
LMS or something?
Yeah, there we go.
Is there an LMS?
LSM Heart.
LSM Heart.
Yeah.
We got Steve.
Sorry, all she's doing is tweeting back and forth with Kevin Cullen. I'm trying to find the name of it. It's something about Lighthouse.
Okay. But it's
Lighthouse and Prayers. It is a different song.
Okay, good. Let me hear it. How long is it?
Like 4 minutes?
Good. Okay. It's a good way to get to the weekend, don't you think, Mike?
I think so.
It does sound familiar. I don't know. Lighthouse.
The guns and the hitmen of organized crime.
Can I just say real quick here? Let me just give a quick interruption. The sound is low. I know when the critic has.
It's hard to hear her. Yeah.
It's also much more lyrically based than Heroes. Packs a lot more lyrics.
You might be forgetting how many words were jammed into Heroes.
It's called Answer to a Prayer.
Answer to a Prayer. My prayer was that we get another song. We got one.
Yes.
But does it sound lower to you or no?
She's mixed it. It's a different style.
So it's sort of like
different studio, maybe.
I've often talked about. He's not as big in my list as Bruce, but I've mentioned many times my admiration for Neil Young, who would constantly play with certain genres and sound, and I think she's in that experimental phase of her career now. I think.
Okay.
Where she's fucking with sound almost purposely now to make the audience work a little bit.
Right.
Which I respect.
The people that hear the lyrics are like the true listeners. You know?
Yeah, and it's sort of like, and I think she's at that point of her career where she's done it all.
Yeah, and then the casual fans just kind of bob their head to the nice melody.
Yeah, and they're all waiting for the big closer anyway.
Right.
So, she knows that, but she's going for a different direction here. Go ahead.
Well, she's also doing a music video for this one, so.
What?
You didn't see the video?
I did not. Did you, Mike?
No.
There's a video for this?
Yes.
Is she in it?
Yes.
Wow.
It's her playing the piano.
How's she looking? Good? She's playing well?
No, she looks great. She's
Took on the old ivories.
She's playing it up for the camera. She knows she's a star.
What is it? LMS?
Heart.
It's LSM Heart.
LSM.
Things will happen. You don't know what will happen, but I guarantee it's good.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. She doesn't know what's going to happen. She guarantees it's good?
Yeah.
That's nice. Why can't we be like that?
Sign it out and thank them for your travels. These gestures show your faith and trust that vision will come true.
When she retweets, like, I'm looking at her Twitter account. When she retweets somebody called Kirk Mindrops in their avatar's my high school basketball
she must
picture.
know.
Everything that's saying it's great, everyone follows me. Like, it's all, I don't know. When she retweets somebody called Garbage Munchkin, do you think
she's got to know? She's got to be in on the joke a little bit.
Yes.
Hey,
I mean, they're
all publicity is good publicity.
It never
That's
drops.
true. That's true. Maybe she just thinks, hey, I get this joke, but my fans don't.
Yes. The calling back and forth is funny, though. And she'd be glad to have him as a guest at one of her concerts. Matt from Providence. OMG, it's beautiful. She retweets it. So here's the video. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead, Steve. Let me hear this. I'm going to watch the video as well.
Is it you? Is it you?
Impressive vocal range, you have to say.
That's true. What is she saying?
She's pure soprano.
Okay, yeah, I like it. I don't know.
I think it's a message we can all
maybe. Hold on,
behind.
Steve. Maybe I'm reaching here, but this Answer to a Prayer seems like the kind of song you could play if you go to some public sort of prayer forum.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know, like whatever, say next Saturday or something. Doesn't that seem like a nice tune to play?
It certainly does.
I would think so.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm reaching here, but that seems like an answer to a prayer. This is what we're
certainly
praying
does.
for.
Seems like the kind of song that would bring healing.
It almost seems like she wrote it specifically for this event.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know.
I just love the list of people who are tagged when she tweets it out.
I just
Wicked
quote
Local
tweeted it.
Arts, WBUR Artery, Indie Music Woman, Boston Globe Arts, Kirk Minihane.
Really? Well, she knows there's only one that's going to retweet her.
Yeah,
that's true.
She hates it. She probably doesn't want to, you know. Well,
No, she loves us. We love her.
It's an incredible song. I just quote tweeted the video and said incredible, and I'll stand by it. I have no problem with that. We'll be here a little more. Bring me to the.
You think it's an adequate follow up to the smash hit?
Well, I mean, that's, you know, how do you follow that up?
You think she's going to be a one hit wonder?
No, absolutely not. But I'm just saying it's probably best not to go with another classic right after because it gets swallowed up.
People will enjoy this, but they'll always say it's no heroes.
Well, that's the problem. I mean, you know, that's sort of that's her curse and her gift that she gave us that
cross
song.
to bear.
Yeah.
I'm not a musical type, but my advice to Linda would be she should write a ballad about Kirk Minihane.
I think so. Yes. If
That
she
would be
wrote,
nice.
If she wrote a song called, you know, Kirk Minihane, just plain and simple, Kirk Minihane, that would be a top 10 song.
Would you call it a lifelong dream of yours to have something like that done?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it needs to be filled with rereferences.
Well, it doesn't be.
Hola.
Okay, just don't worry about it, Steve. See what I'm saying? The old debate continues, Mike.
It's tough. It's tough to,
Don't you think it'd be funny if Linda did a song with a bunch of references
No,
in it?
especially it'd be funnier if she did like a really heartfelt.
she really wrote,
like-
same as
like-
the David Ortiz, because we'd get new references from that.
That's true. It's a good point.
Yes.
So, all right. So, anything else we have to get to today?
Nope.
No,
Nothing we
Mike?
have to get to.
You're good.
I think so.
Then you know what? Let's have Linda play us out for the weekend. Does that seem
All right.
reasonable?
Sounds good to me.
Let's bring it home.
Is it you? He told me, please repeat the words. Amazing things will happen. You don't know what will happen, but I guarantee it's good. Wipe off your shoes and sign it out, and thank them for your travels.
She's gonna slap us with a takedown notice. Kirk, by the way, not listening now.
It's disappointing.
Is my mic on?
Yes,
yeah,
your
we're
mic's
done
on.
for the week. They were playing them out, and just let the music breathe. Are we done? How much is left in the song?
6 minutes.
It's almost a 5-minute song.
How much is left?
Half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, all right. Play a little bit more, and we'll see you. We'll see you Monday. That's it. We're done.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.